Somerset, Kentucky, where tonight the Garrard County Golden Lions have traveled down to take on the 5 minutes away from football action tonight. Garrard County Golden Lions are looking to get on track with win number 1, as tonight we are down here on a really nice facility and a beautiful night for football. Jeff Jacobs, Scott Boland, and Dr. Gresham along for Garrard County football, and we can't wait to bring it to you because there's no place Jeff would rather be than right here tonight.
Yes.
This is Garrard County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Man, 9, 8, 7, fire.
Garrard County Athletics Federal Savings Bank, the Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, the Hunt Insurance Agency, First Southern National Bank, Danville Office Equipment, Garrard County Health Department, Sutton Pharmacy, Farmers National Bank, Marksberry Farm, DocuBit, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, no one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as we are just under 20 minutes away from kickoff tonight, as we're going to start tonight's action with our Marksberry Memory Moment given to us by our good friend Daniel Hopkins. Garrett County trails in the series 11-0. Coach, tonight's the night. We break it in.
Night.
1 year after opening the season in the Death Valley Bowl in Lincoln County, Garrett County and Somerset meet again in 2023, the 12th time in school history. In the 2022 game, Garrett County's Cam Peak ran for 102 yards and 2 touchdowns, but the Golden Lions were defeated 28-14 as Garrett County is looking to secure their first ever series victory against the Briar Jumpers. Garrett County is 0-6 in games played here at Somerset. The most recent game, though, was a second-round loss to Somerset in the second round of the 2010 playoffs. While Garrett County High we have traditionally struggled against Somerset. Lancaster High School posted a 6-9-1 record all-time against the Briar Jumpers. The last Green Devil victory came over the Jumpers in October of 1936.
Look
Were
up
you
here
there?
and wave, guys. Look up here and wave. You're up here
there
tonight.
we are as Charles Pollard blocked a punt and returned it 10 yards for a score to give the homestanding Devils a 6-0 win. And you know where that game was played? Level field.
Oh, level
that
field.
Game was played on level field where we talked
that.
about it last night. Coach Gresham, we've got everything in a little bit of a different area.
But we have Will with us.
But we have Will Burton
Yes.
with us,
Oh.
folks. Our man, Will Burton, he is
Can we
a
give him a shout out here, Jeff?
former
There he is.
assistant coach
Oh,
of Garrett
my
County,
goodness.
as back in the day when Jeff Hester was the head coach and Coach Gresham was on the staff as well. He now flies the friendly skies with Delta.
Served our country for 20 years.
Served our country for 20 years. A phenomenal patriot, but even a better dude, man. We absolutely love Will, and we're glad that he's in spending the weekend with us. And no place he'd rather be than watching the Golden Lions here tonight against the Briar Jumpers. And, Coach, we didn't have the opportunity to be in the press box tonight just because of the setup. They have a great set. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Great facility. Just didn't fit us by how we were trying to
Didn't meet our
stream.
needs.
It didn't meet our needs. We were trying to get this out there. So, we're nothing if we're not gamers.
Yeah, we're gamers.
So we're
Flexible,
gamers. We are
adaptable.
very flexible, very adaptable.
Patient.
And we've got our bottoms on the steel tonight. So,
I know.
so we are here. We're ready to go. Coach Gresham and Jeff Jacobs, and man, no place we'd rather be.
Yeah, I'm really excited tonight, Scott. I mean, it's a beautiful night of football. Somerset's got a beautiful facility. Just a nice drive down here from Lancaster tonight. Had a phenomenal pregame meal.
No doubt.
Mellow mushroom.
Mellow
We're going to talk a little
mushroom.
bit about that later tonight. But, hey, it's a beautiful night for football. And I tell you, one of the things, because we are the setup was a little different tonight, we didn't really get a chance to the recorded coaches interview. But for the Farmers Bank X's and O's coaches interview, had a chance to sit down today with head coach Spencer Crutchfield. And it was kind of the same old.
Right.
One of the things that the Gold Lions have struggled with so far this season is running the football.
Right.
And, Coach Crutchfield was saying that's just the foundation of Garrett County football. Physical football, running the football, being successful, it sets up the rest of the offense. Now, one of the, the offense have struggled the last couple of weeks. Defensively, the Golden Lions are flat out getting it done. It's just one of those things that, spent a lot of time this week kind of shoring up some issues on the offense. Unfortunately, the Golden Lions are coming in to this contest down a couple of starters, and that's what Coach Crutchfield alluded to in the Farmers Bank X's and O's coaches interview was, we are without a couple starters tonight due to some injuries. But Coach pointed it out. Football is a game of attrition.
Right.
And one of the mottos of football you constantly hear football coaches talk about is the next man up.
Right.
So you hate it that we have a kid that's not been able to play tonight, but it's also an opportunity for another kid to step up, see what they have, put their play on film, and just see what we can do to kind of get this season turned around.
Without a doubt. And, folks, we're going to go ahead and take our first break for tonight so we can come back and we can talk a little bit more about the pregame festivities and the Hunt Insurance keys to the game, as Dr. Gresham will give you everything that Garrett County will need to do successfully tonight to come out with a victory. You are listening to Garrett County Golden Lions football here on Main Street Media and Golden Lions Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors. We live,
work,
and play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know. We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as it is almost football time here in Somerset. Make sure you chime in tonight and let us know where you're listening from, as we're going to have lots of folks wanting to visualize this football game as Jeff is set up. We're on the Garrard County side tonight, as we're going to have a lot of shout-outs we've got to get there, as Elijah Jones is always our first one as he chimes in. But I got one on my phone, Coach Gresham, that I've got to make sure we chime in.
Let's go.
The First Lady of the Bolin household and the two princesses,
the queen,
and Ava and Emma and Ashley, listening in tonight, as they don't get the opportunity to watch very often because they're always at the ball game. So,
and I can attest to, folks,
yeah,
the whole trip down, Scott was talking about his
all
wife,
the time,
his children, just how much he loves
his wife. That's exactly right.
Children.
I always talk about that. I was actually talking about, I hope we hurry and get where we're at, because I was car sick because I didn't get to drive. But,
that's a true story.
That's a true story.
Yeah.
That's a true story, and we tell nothing but facts around
he
here.
was sitting in the front seat.
I was sitting in the front
Wow.
seat. I don't know if that's more about me being a wimp or the guy that was driving.
Yeah, maybe both.
But it may be a little bit of both. But, folks, make sure that you go ahead and tell folks that you chime in tonight, that you can watch us here on Facebook. You can watch around our network, as we're on all kinds of different places. Jeff, tell us all of the platforms that we're on, because I forget.
Well, we're called a network, and the
We are
reason
a network.
is we are a network. Our friends over at WRNZ, of course, longtime partners. You can watch us on CKYTV.net. How about YouTube? We're on YouTube, Main Street Media TV, all one word, and, of course, broadcasting right here on our Facebook page. It's great to have everybody along, and we appreciate all the support and all the great things all these folks do for this program. And a little rush to getting set up and making sure we're in the right place, but we're here, and it's a beautiful night for football, guys. Great to be here.
100%, and we all, as always, are broadcasting from the Countryside BP studios. If you have not been down to see our friends at Countryside BP, please do so. And, man, I'm not a big fan of this view you got, Coach, because he's looking right down on my big bald chrome. And it just, if you and folks,
I know, okay, I tell you what, I'll try to stay away from that.
That's okay.
You
we need more of it.
That's why we moved over here into the shade.
So you can show all of my inadequacies. I'm okay with that. As if we may have a full moon later, it'll be my head, as you're going to see it in my big forehead. But, folks, we are ready for tonight's Hunt Insurance Keys to the Game. Coach, I know you had the opportunity to sit down and talk to head coach Spencer Crutchfield. Unfortunately, we can't play that, but you touched on it a little bit, alluded to it. What are some keys to the game tonight that Garrard County has to do to be successful?
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about it. The first Hunt Insurance keys to the game is taking care of the football.
Yes.
What we've seen the first 3 weeks of the season, we've seen Garrard County kind of battle and kind of be in every one of these football games, and just some key turnovers, some penalties has kind of set the goal lines back. So one of the things that Coach Crutchfield was really harping on today when I had a chance to sit down and talk with him was playing a clean game. Taking care of the football, do not turn the ball over. We've seen the first 3 games, we've seen 2 pick sixes go against the goal line. So just play a clean game, get down here, and you're like we said earlier with the Farmers Bank the coaches interview. And I think the same thing with the Hunt Insurance keys to the game on defense.
Right.
Keep playing your game on defense.
That's right.
We've seen the goal line swarm to the football. We've seen the goal lines play really aggressive with a lot of intensity on defense. And I'm going to tell you something. Somerset's got some really talented running backs.
They do.
And I'm going to tell you, specifically number 13, Cam Hughes, you want to limit his big play ability. Hughes, when he gets a little, if you give him an inch, he's going to take it to the house.
Right.
So I think, the goal lines are going to have to play really disciplined football on defense, swarm to the football, and kind of limit the big plays for Somerset here tonight.
Folks, that is the Hunt Insurance keys to the game. We're 7 minutes and 30 seconds away from kickoff tonight, and we're going to go ahead and take one more break as we'll be back to pregame to preview a little bit about what's going on and what you're going to see. But we're about to pay tribute to our fantastic country, and so we'll be right back from Countryside BP Studios. This is Garrard County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well. At Mark's Berry Restaurant, Butcher Shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for health. Everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors. We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know. We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as the captains are making their way to midfield for tonight's coin flip, as we will be finding out momentarily what will be happening, who will be getting the football to start the game, who will be deferring to the second half. And, Coach, this is turned out to be a really nice Garrett County crowd. As a matter of fact, we may have as many people here as the Somerset folks do. But just looking at this facility, it really gets me excited about next year for us. I know we've got to, we're well on our way with our construction out on Industry Road, and we're getting very close to being able to see some things go up. And so, very exciting times.
Yeah, exciting times. And, man, what a way to build excitement in the community, build excitement in the halls of Garrett County High School and the middle school, all the elementary schools, and kind of really increase the interest in the program. One of the things we've talked a lot about, especially in the preseason leading into this game, is, Gold Line's having 60 players on the roster.
Right.
I just don't really ever remember a time Garrett County having 60 players on the roster. So the interest is there. Just kind of clean up some things that we've seen the last couple of weeks, and hope for a better outcome tonight. Garrett County wins the toss, elected to defer into the second half. Garrett County's defense will be on the field first.
Coach, let's go ahead. There, Sean Sinkhorn jumps in and said, let's go, GC. Helen Vickers says she's watching from Lancaster, Kentucky, where I feel like we're going to have lots of folks in there.
Lancaster.
Says, let's go, Garrett County. What about Maggie Ferris?
Oh, Maggie.
Go Lions. Absolutely, of course.
I'm going to tell you something. I think it's admirable for Trenton to kind of be here tonight 100%. After the loss of that family. And I'm going to tell you something.
Having to go through some tough times here, but just remember to keep that family in your prayers. And we have a fifth grader that is bought his own boat at Garrett County at Camp Dick Robinson. So he and Coach Carter were talking about fishing. Kathy Denham says, let's go, GC.
Kathy Denham.
Mac Attack comes in there and says, let's go, Trenton Ice. Prayer for you, little cuz. Waylon Boy, go Garrett County.
GC.
I tell you what, man, it's great seeing all these folks, these former students, former alumni that are former alumni. I guess you are alumni if you're a former student. Evan Preston, make sure he told me about that. He likes to remind me of that. But making sure that we saw that. We've got Ashley, Ava, and Emma are still watching in there, saying, let's go Garrett County. Kim Hewlett, go GC.
Look at the next one.
Oh, Wendy Congleton. Coach Congleton is big. I tell you what, I was not nervous until I found out Rick Congleton's watching. If Rick Congleton's watching, I have to be on top of my game because I know he's going to critique me.
When you hear the name Rick Congleton, what's the first thing that comes
man.
up?
Just a man.
The man.
Just a man.
I agree, just a man.
Just a man from the get and the go. Donnelly Barnes, Coach Barnes saying, wow, Coach Burton, haven't seen you since my senior year.
Will's
good
to
see
see you,
man.
Here. Yeah.
See, Will's back here. He's got his readers on. So, folks, if you got any now at the top, right at the 50-yard line on the visitor side, available. He has a job flying for Delta, so he's not home all the time. He makes a lot of money. It's almost a perfect setup. It's almost a perfect setup. But, folks, we are ready to go as Zach Daly is about to put the toe to it tonight to get us rocking and rolling.
I tell you what, really important for the Gold Lions to get off with a good start here tonight, Scott. Things not going their way the first 3 weeks. I think the first couple of series on offense and defense is going to be critical.
No doubt. One last shout-out before we get back to it. Cecil Combs checking in.
Combs.
Said he likes our office tonight. It looks very open air. And, man, it feels good right now. I'm glad it's not 30 degrees as the kickoff is going to be fielded this time by number 17, Hughes, as Hughes is going to be dropped right at the 25-yard line. As Somerset will take over first and 10 from the 25.
Yeah, and great job by the Garrett County kickoff team getting down there, pursuing the football, kind of swarming the return guy from Somerset there, making a big tackle, putting Somerset on the 25-yard line. We've talked about Zach Daly being such a weapon for Garrett County.
The Bruner family that's been around here for a long time, as that pass is going to be incomplete. If I'm not mistaken, his brother is a pitcher for the University of Louisville, as he was a standout football, basketball, and baseball player here.
I mean, hey, Somerset's got a long history of long history of success in just about all sports.
Yes.
So a lot of success they've had down right there. Jagger Wood doing a real nice job for Garrard County there on the pass defense, tight coverage, making a tight window for that pass to be incomplete.
Cam Hughes is going to be just to the left of Bruner as he's going to have twins to his right, one single wide receiver to the short side of the field as he's going to fake the handoff to Hughes, and he's looking downfield as he's going to have an open receiver right at midfield, as that is Chaz Reams, as Reams will hit that one for 25 yards. Will be 1st and 10 Somerset.
Yeah, we're going to notice this a lot. Somerset's got a lot of weapons, and one of the things I guarantee it, Garrard County's really kind of came into this game prepared to try to really limit number 13 Cam Hughes for Somerset. So Coach Clay Clevenger starting this game off kind of trying to stretch the Garrard County defense with the passing attack early on.
Bruner in shotgun formation. This time he's going to hand off to Hughes up the middle as he has a hole as he is dancing around and breaks 2 or 3 tackles, finally taking one or more after he gets down to the 25 into Garrard County.
Kind of made Hughes feel a little bit uncomfortable. Man, Hughes took a little picked up a big about 20 yards for Somerset.
1st and 10 Briar Jumpers as Bruner looking over. It's going to be a high snap this time, but Bruner's going to hit it. I think there was a incomplete pass flag on the play, if I'm not mistaken. Was it not?
Yeah, it's an incomplete pass. It's going to be a penalty. I think it's probably going to be an illegal formation on Somerset.
Illegal formation on Somerset, waiting on the White Hat, as the White Hat's not going to be facing us tonight, Coach. Would be a little bit unusual for us, as that's going to be a false start for Somerset. Back them up 5 yards. 10:40 to go here on your Urban Group scoreboard. Devon Thornton said lots of loves and prayers for the Ison family. Hope 23 has a great game tonight. So let's go GC. Jason Turner, come on, Garrard County.
Jason Turner.
And checking in from Rome, Judy Gardner. As it's time, she says, let's go GC in number 7, as she's particularly fond of, as always. It's going to be 1st and 15 for the Briar Jumpers. Bruner looking as he's going to hand it off to Hughes this time, as he's going to be wrapped up quickly in the backfield, but he busts out of that and gets back just inside the original line of scrimmage to bring up 2nd and 9.
Trey Boyd's doing a great job of kind of getting in the backfield, being disruptive, for Garrard County. Hughes doing a great job for Somerset, kind of keeping legs moving and kind of turning maybe a no gain into about 6 or 7 yard gain for Somerset.
Our check in from Little Dixie tonight says Gordon Bourne, let's go Garrard County Golden Lions. And my man Gunner.
What's up, Gunner?
Tell you what, he says, come on Garrard County, hey from Buckeyes. That's going to be about of the first down. So it'll be 3rd down and about 2 or 3. It's harder to see over here, Coach, because they're always going to see it the far side. 9 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Clock is running.
Yeah, Trent Nyson with a big tackle there for Garrard County.
Garrard County jumps off sides, as you got to be disciplined and watch the football.
Yeah, it's going to be offsides on Garrard. And that's one thing Coach Crutchfield is really kind of going into this game of really, trying to clean up some penalties, clean up some turnovers. Don't hurt yourself, make the other team kind of do the damage. Don't help them and aid them.
That will give Somerset a 1st down from the 14-yard line of Garrard County, as William McPherson.
Oh,
here's our boy Billy Goldsmith.
Oh, Billy G.
Checking in, said County. That's going to be flags everywhere as it's flying quickly. It's
going to be offsides on Somerset.
That'll be offsides on Somerset. Back them up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 for Somerset from the 19-yard line, as Matt Porter is checking in. I'll tell you what, Matt loves Garrard County football, buddy. Absolutely loves Garrard County football, as we love seeing this kind of reaction from our fans. As we've got to make sure, again, you check in. If you have not, go ahead to our Facebook page and like our Facebook page.
Follow.
That way you're going to be able to get notifications when we come online. This time they're going to hand it to Hughes up the middle, as he's got a really nice opening there, as he will be tackled finally by Moore.
Yeah.
As short of the 1st down marker, as the penalty, Garrard County. Hughes off the left side, as he is just pounding enthusiasm, folks, as he just shedded a lot of blocks.
Yeah, and, I said old school. That's what Coach Crutchfield was talking about. When they get down to the goal line or short yard situations, they're going to go the old split back veer. and that's kind of what, Clay Clevenger ran that at Henderson County, ran that at Danville for a little while. So, Somerset got in that split back veer, gave it to Hughes. I'll tell you, folks, we're not going to see a better running back all year than this Hughes kid from Somerset.
It's good. Now your Urban Group scoreboard reads Somerset 7, Garrard County 0. We'll be right back with 8 minutes. Golden Lion football here on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see
and business, family, and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt.
Cluttering your office, old hard drives holding sensitive data? Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks, as Cam Peak takes the Rubel kickoff and advances it up to the Garrard County, let's say, it'll be 1st and 10, Golden Lions.
Big first series for Garrard County's offense. We talked about these first couple of series I think are critically important for Garrard County getting off to a good start. Give Somerset all the credit. Down to kind of put the ball in the end zone on a 75-yard drive. Let's see what has really made a strong effort to really try to get this ground game going back for
3. Hey, Bob Rush, former pastor of Lancaster Baptist, says he's watching from Tennessee.
What's up, Bob?
Hey, what about it, Bob and Miss Margaret? I hope you guys are. Parsons going to roll out to the right. He's got Element. It's going to be open, and the ball will be dropped just for the Golden Lions.
Again, big kind of first drive here. Garrard County kind of finds himself in 3rd and long. Kind of be interesting to see how aggressive Somerset is going to be here on this 3rd down and long. Be interesting to see if they blitz, try to bring pressure, if they set.
And it's one of those things, Coach, you don't in every drive. On every drive, but you got to move the football, right?
That's right.
You got to have momentum.
Especially seeing what Somerset, they had a nice drive right there. So, Garrard.
Kai Simmons off the right side as he makes one person miss as he's going to get out to the 1st down marker as he's got the 1st down. What a great individual play, as that is a Bob Allen Motor Mall 1st down for the Garrard County Golden Lions. What a great individual play there by Simmons as he gets out to the boundary in front of the Garrard County bench, and that will move the chains for the Golden Lions. Says, let's go GC. Here comes Simmons again as he's going to gash them for about 7 or 8. Hey, Rayla, how are you, girl? And Miss Cheyenne has made their appearance up here tonight at the press box to see Pops, as Pops is always proud to see his granddaughter come up here and make an appearance.
Say, hey, Raylan, say
hey.
Go Lions.
Go Lions.
Go Lions. There you go. Way to go, Raylan. 2nd and 2 for the Golden Lions from the 43-yard line. As quickly it's going to be handed off to Simmons. He's going to have the first down and more as he continues to move the pile. Love to see that enthusiasm and that energy, Coach, from that offensive line.
Yeah, and again, great seeing Caleb Centers. The center kind of snapped the ball, really kind of working, kind of getting some separation there and kind of giving an open spot for Malachi Simmons, Elijah Coffey, Tristan Murphy. All those offensive linemen doing a great job here so far.
Former Sheriff Ronnie Wardrop says, let's go GC. As he's checking in from Garrard County, Cynthia and Chad Russell said, let's go Garrard County. They're particularly fond of Zach the kicker, as they're big fans of Zach Daly. Hopefully he gets a lot of opportunities tonight, as that means we're scoring the football. Handoff is going to be to Cam Peak, as this is Lightning, as he gets out to the right, to the outside, as we haven't had to talk about Thunder and Lightning much, Coach, and that's what we got to have in order to continue to move this football.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Trey Boyd is kind of starting that left guard there for Garrard County. Garrard County kind of finding something I think Garrard County likes on this right side of the football. Again, Tristan Murphy, Elijah Coffey, Caleb Centers doing a lot of good work. They're there to kind of give these running backs a lot of space, and Cam Peak, Malachi Simmons doing a great job of taking full advantage of it.
Our dude Chuck Hunt checking in.
Chuck Hunt.
Chuck and his family. We've got to catch up soon, as we haven't seen Chuck in a couple weeks, as Garrard County looking over Peak, as he gets up the left side, the offensive line is creating some holes there. Last year, Peak ran for 102 yards.
Oh, yeah.
As did an outstanding line.
Again, this is the Garrard County offense I think we expected this season. Malachi Simmons, Cam Peak doing a lot of damage.
Actually, that's going to be Jagger Wood, as Jagger Wood was in running the Wildcat, as he will not have any. That's no gain, so to bring up 4th down and 3 for the Lions. Coach, what do we you think we keep the offense on the field here?
Yeah, I definitely think you keep the offense on the field. And I think what you're going to see early on is, can Garrard County do something to kind of draw Somerset off sides? Tell you what Garrard County is going to here is I think they're going to Hayden Elliman as a Wildcat quarterback.
Hayden Elliman, you're exactly right, is going to be in shotgun formation on 3rd and 3, 5 in the first quarter. Elliman awaiting the snap, strong side over onto his right as he's going to get the first down and more.
Let's go.
As I'll tell you, when Hayden Elliman gets the football, it is he runs with authority.
Yeah, you better be intentionally trying to tackle him. He's not going to go down on the first contact. He's going to, he's kind of the king of the yak yards after contact.
That's exactly right. Dwayne Stipes says, "Let's go GC." Dr. Gresham and Cuz looking good. He can't be talking about us. If he's talking about us looking good, he's just
He's
bragging at his wheel. He's bragging on Will and then my forehead. My forehead looks awful good. Sun's going down, so it's not as shiny and bright as it once was.
That might be the Whitaker Bank play of the game.
Parsons going to hand off to Malachi Simmons as he's going to get hit in the backfield quickly as he makes it back to probably the original line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of 1. We'll say a loss of 1, bring up 2nd and 11, 4:33 to go here, and clock continues to run. Garrard County trails in your Urban Group scoreboard. Somerset leads 7-0.
Yes, number 52 for Somerset, Zach Koger, really kind of got in the backfield and kind of made a big hit soon as Malachi touched the football. So a little bit better effort, there from the Somerset defensive line.
Karen Barnes says, "Hey, guys, let's go Garrard County Golden Lions." As Parsons awaits the snap, he's going to drop back this time. He's going to throw to Elliman as it's going to be dropped just in front of the bench. It'll bring up 3rd down and 11.
I like the play call. Garrard County's had a lot of success running the football early on. It's important to kind of keep Somerset honest, so Somerset was kind of loading up on the run. Garrard County doing a great play call there. Unfortunately, Hayden didn't catch that. He's going to catch that a lot more than he misses, though.
Brian Sweeney says, "Let's go, GC." Always good to hear from our guy, Brian. I had the opportunity to see him at the Rural Festival, and he and his wife, it's great to always see the Sweeneys. Fantastic folks. Also checking in, Margaret Burton says, let's go Garrard County. As I tell you, we've got a big crowd tonight, folks, that's wanting to see a Garrard County win. Parsons awaiting the snap. He's going to flip outside to Simmons as it's going to be dropped, as it will be recovered by Garrard County. The ball, they will lose about 4 or 5 yards. Clock will continue to run as the punt unit now will come on for the Golden Lions.
Yeah, and the fumble, kind of the ball on the ground kind of forces coach's hand in punting. But I'm going to tell you something. Garrard County has, hold their heads up high. A lot of success on that drive.
Absolutely.
Bring it out and let the Garrard County goal lines get the ball back up at the
prior jumpers that will field the Wood punt.
Now be careful with him. I mean, he's a talented player.
In the first drive, is this going to be a nice punt? It's going to be fair caught. It's actually going to be dropped, and it will be picked up by John Connor Moore. If not for a great defensive play by Hughes, Moore will score.
That's called a punt, a muff punt.
Muff punt.
So you know what a muff punt is?
It's a turnover. It's a turnover for Garrard County. That's what it is.
So it is a turnover.
Yeah.
So, man, what a great play for Garrard County. But, when the punter mishandles the ball and it's a fumble, the team that recovers it can't advance it. So that's why they call it a muff punt.
That's another bad rule.
I'm
going to add that. As Parsons is going to hand off this time to Simmons as he will be drove back by the interior line. I don't know that the little extracurricular.
Yeah, I kind of like to see the officials kind of get them off him. Defensive players to kind of drive him back 3 or 4 more yards and tackle him. Now, give him next time.
Our girl Toy Dunn says, "Let's go, GC. We love you, 23." Absolutely. See Ison out there playing tonight. We're always just oohing and on about his.
He knows what that family's going through, and man, my heart continues to hurt for him.
Pass this time as Parsons is going to throw one out to Hayden Elliman, as it is going to be intercepted in the end zone. I thought he might have been out of bounds when he came down.
Yeah, and I think Coach Crutchfield was trying to tell Justin, he had already kind of open kind of in the flats there. So, unfortunate. Again, this one things that Coach Crutchfield's really talking about is kind of clean up the turnovers and kind of play a clean game. Garrett County had a lot of opportunities there to kind of put some points on the board. Now you got to answer that with another.
Folks, we'll apologize if the sound or if it freezes up a little bit, is we don't have a great internet signal.
We don't have a good internet signal,
down
guys.
here.
I'm working on it.
But he continues to work on it, just trying to move it around to where we get to a good spot. As actually there's a tower not too far from us, but it's just not doing a good job of picking up, as Bruner is going to hand off this time. Hayden Elliman
nice
with the
by
defensive stop after the gain of about 2.
I tell you what I really liked about Hayden right there, and I mean that's a textbook play on defense there. So Hayden kind of, he kind of sat still, let the play come to him, kind of shuffled, kind of kept his outside arm free, kind of squeezed the play, made a big hit, and then limited a really big gain for Somerset. Somerset with the 2nd down and 8 here.
2nd down and 8, Briar Jumpers. 1 minute and 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Bruner looking over the Garrett County defense. Twins out to the right. He's going to fake the handoff to Hughes, and he's going to throw it over the outstretched arms of number 11, Caden Camellia, as that was just a little bit out of his reach. We'll bring up 3rd and 8 for a big win down there.
Let's go.
Julian Hewlett says, let's go, GC.
Julian.
What about Mary Day? Lady, and always,
mentor.
Always an advocate.
She's been,
for
she's
Garrett
mentored
County.
me. I appreciate her.
Golden Lions, let's get us one tonight. 1 minute and 39 seconds down to run, as he'll get the first down and more as he gets over on the Garrett County side. That will.
So in his own defense, you have somebody. That's kind of responsible for the flats. Nobody out in the flats, but when the quarterback kind of saw that the Garrett defender kind of left that area, took advantage of it.
Backfield, but unable to bring him down. He's going to be out to about the 34-yard line of Somerset. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
GC, he said he could not let Brian Sweeney outdo him.
Hey, that's right, Jay. In you, my man. What about my man Pat Alcorn checking in?
Mr.
He is
GC.
Mr. GC, baby. I absolutely love Pat and his family. What a great bunch there.
I tell you, the Colts run is in the house.
I tell you what.
Is checking in from Sure Manor.
Oh, Angie Sure checking in, as she's always watching for number 11, Trey Scott, as that was a big hit, as going to be short of the first down. Bring up 3rd and about 1, Coach.
I tell you, Caleb Center's doing a great job being really disruptive there as a nose tackle. JT Parsons coming in and kind of being this as a supportive role for that as well. So great job for Garrett County's defense. A big 4th down and 1 coming up here. 3rd down and 1. I'm sorry.
3rd down and 1 will be the last play of the first quarter, as Urban Group scoreboard reads Somerset 7, Garrett County 0. 19 seconds to go. Bruner awaiting the snap, as that's going to be jumping off sides, as Garrett County is just very anxious to get going. That'll bring up a first down for the Briar Jumpers.
Yeah, got to have discipline. Got to have that eye discipline. Hey, Grandma and Grandpa K checking in again from Rogers City, Michigan.
Rogers City. I tell you what, we've probably got as many Michigan followers as any other sports network in Kentucky. I mean, you name me somewhere else in Kentucky that's got more Michigan followers.
Got people in Rome.
That's what we got. People in Rome.
Got Tennessee. We've had people check in from Tennessee.
In Rome. We've got a guy from Atlanta that drove all the way up here tonight just to watch.
Multinational.
And that brings us to the very end of the first quarter, folks. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County trails Somerset 7-0 here on Somerset's football stadium field, and we'll be right back. Garrett County Network.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as we are starting the second quarter with Garrard County trailing on your Urban Group scoreboard 7-0. It's going to be 1st and 10 Briar Jumpers as they will be heading to the right side of your radio dial as Bruner is going to keep one, but he will be chopped down by Hayden Elliman. Nice job defensively that time by Coach Hester's bunch as they were staying home and being very disciplined.
No options there for Somerset.
Right.
So Somerset kind of ran a run-pass option there. Caleb Centers was there in case the quarterback kind of gave it to use. He pulled it, and, man, Hayden Elliman made a big tackle there as well for Garrard County. Nice seeing Garrard County's defense kind of knocking Somerset behind the chains.
Jamel Burnside says, let's go, defense. We need to stay strong here. Absolutely. We need to get that football back. It's 2nd and 10. Bruner in shotgun formation as he's going to have twins to his right and twins to the boundary on the short side as he fakes the quick pass. And he's going to throw one out deep. It's going to be one-on-one as he's going to throw it just over, again, the outstretched arms of Caden Camellia as he had a step on the safety peak that time.
Go Lines from the new Casa Amigas restaurant in the Old Leo's Pizza, offering free pizza citywide. Come by and enjoy your Mexican favorites. Amigos,
3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 for the Briar Jumpers as they are on the Garrard County 49-yard line. 11 minutes and 10 seconds to go.
Big play coming up here for the Garrard County defense. Let's go. Let's make a big play right here.
Bruner, shotgun formation. Hughes just off his right as he is going to put Chris Hughes in motion. As Hughes into the flat as Bruner is trying to wind up and throw one down as Hayden Elliman with a phenomenal defensive effort to knock it down as he throws one out into the flats and Elliman lays out.
Wow.
To knock one down.
That's the
Great
ultimate warrior
defensive
right
effort as the punt unit will come on for Somerset. Great stand by the defensive front.
Great stop there for the Garrard County defense. Really nice seeing some things going in positive direction for Garrard County. Let's see if the defensive energy can kind of give way to this offense, and let's see if we can get something going here on the offensive side of the football.
Our girl Nancy Holland checks in. She says,
Nancy
always great to
wing.
watch the Garrard County Golden Lions, as this is going to be a nice kick that is going to be not fielded. Get in that end zone. Go, as it's going to take a Somerset bounce. But he was in the end zone, I believe, when he touched it. Does that matter?
It does not matter.
Okay, but it should have. In basketball, he'd have been out of bounds. That's a pretty bad spot that we have there. As it's going to be 1st and 10 Somerset.
You got the two. You're going to have the officials kind of sit here and talk about this. What they're saying is
part of his body in the end zone.
Yeah.
They are.
The Somerset defender was in the end zone.
That's what I'm saying when he touched it. So I mean, does that? I don't know. You got me. Obviously, I know a lot about football. And so they're going to give it 1st and 10, Garrard County.
Yeah, so here's one of these things, and I'm not, you know me, I'm never going to side with the officials. In fact, I lost my voice at the UK game last Saturday. But, it's one of those things when you watch college and the NFL, sometimes it's easy to get the rules kind of mixed up right there. In high school, it's all about the football. So it's about the football. Was the football ever across the goal line? It's like
I had no idea.
It's like
here. I couldn't see.
That's right. So like on the kickoff, it don't matter if the player – if the player's in the end zone and catches the ball, the whistle's dead.
Right.
The ball's dead. So it's all about the football. Is the football in the end zone or not?
Quarterback sneak just to get a little breathing room there for Parsons as he'll get about maybe 2 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 8 from the Garrard County 3-yard line.
Go Lines from Big Deals Online Store. Save 20 to 50% on gift certificates to local businesses at hometownlive.net.
Parsons in the huddle as Caleb Centers will bring them out of the huddle to the offensive line of scrimmage. 10 seconds on the play clock as Garrard County continues to trail 7-0. This is going to be a handoff this time to Malachi Simmons as he's going to be taken down. He's going to be stopped. His forward momentum is going to get him into
it's about the 1 yard
territory.
line.
As that will be, I don't know, I actually got right back to the line of scrimmage. So I think it's going to be 3rd and 8.
You know, it's just kind of hard calling plays. You know, when most of your team is in the end zone here, when that punt, man, I tell you, that punt landed on one hash and went completely sideways, almost to the other hash there. Now, if that's a golf shot, that's a pretty good golf shot.
It is a good golf shot if it's going towards the hole. But I mean, you got to give the guy some credit there, as that was a phenomenal punt. As Parsons drops back to throw on us. He's going to air one out here as it's going to be overthrown as Jagger Wood was trying to be in pursuit as Braden McChrystal was in.
I tell you what, McChrystal, really nice job
nice
covering that. And I love the call because a lot of times the defense gets over-aggressive when the ball's where it's at. And a lot of times the offense can take advantage of that and kind of hit the defense with the big play. So I really like the play call right there. But, man, McChrystal did a great job covering Jagger Wood there.
So Jagger Wood goes on about a 40-yard out pattern there, and now he has to run all the way back to punt the football. As that's pretty you don't see that very often.
I don't think we could recover that quick.
No, you don't see that very often. Thankfully, he's an athlete. As Wood awaiting the snap. Good snap. And a nice punt out as Hughes is going to field it at about the 38-yard line as he gets a big gap right up the middle as he takes it back to the Garrard County 15, but there is a penalty.
And this is going to be a block in the back on Somerset.
So
it's going to take the ball all the way back to the 50-yard line.
Hey, I like it. That's a good thing. So that's about probably about a 45, maybe a 35, 40-yard penalty for us as far as where the ball ended up.
So, folks, if you listen to the soccer broadcast last night, there was a heated debate about pineapples on pizza.
Oh, terrible.
Now, listen, we ate at Bella Mushroom
Terrible.
tonight. And, you know, Scott and I had a phenomenal calzone.
Yes.
Jeff Wheel had a nice pizza. And Scott might or might not have tried a pineapple.
I'm okay with pineapples. I'm not saying that. Look, I think pineapples are great. Pizza is great. And that's independent of each other. They're in silos. They're not together. They're not made to be together.
Pesto sauce,
y'all
pineapple,
are crazy.
Yeah,
and bacon.
Let's
y'all
go,
crazy.
Jeff.
Y'all
Let's
have
go,
lost
Jeff.
your mind.
So Michelle waited on us at Mellow Mushroom.
Absolutely.
We love Michelle. Michelle did a phenomenal job, and she heard the debate about pineapples.
She did.
And brought Scott Boland some pineapples.
And again, I'm totally fine with pineapples. Just stay off my calzone and off of my pizza. 1st and 10, as that's going to be blown dead by the whistle. It'll be a timeout. Actually be a timeout. Somerset, and we'll take one too. 9:23 to go here in the second quarter. Garrard County trails Somerset 7-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard. This is Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors. We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service you've come to know. We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
Come back, folks, as it is going to be. And welcome back, folks, as Cam Hughes gets knocked down after about a gain of 3. We'll bring up 2nd and 7 as the Briar Jumpers are on the Garrard County 41-yard line.
Hey, now listen. Our man Jason Sims has checked in, saying he's listened to the best broadcasting duo since John Madden and Pat Summerall.
Dang.
Hey, now our agent needs to hear this.
Yes, that's exactly
the
right.
guy that writes our checks needs to hear. Jason, you keep sending us these texts, okay?
We're going to have to make sure. I haven't heard the name John Madden in a long time. It's going to be a high snap. It's going to be fun to get on that football. 15-16 for the Briar Jumpers.
That snap's been hot all night. So, it's kind of – I've been waiting for that snap to kind of go over the quarterback's head right there. He agrees with you, Scott. Pineapple has no business being
That's
on
right.
pizza.
You tell him, Sims.
Hey, and listen.
A record. But I'm glad y'all have got some, got some pizza and pineapple Sims.
Do they?
As Bruner is going to throw one out as it's a little bit of a wounded duck. As it's
come on.
Don't throw the flag.
That is awful.
I mean, it wasn't a catchable ball. It's not a catchable ball.
So,
oh, my goodness.
So what happens, what happened right there is the quarterback kind of ended up throwing a wounded duck, which kind of ball goes straight up in the air. The Garrard County defensive, defender, I mean, what do you want him to do?
I know.
And a lot of times as a coach, that's what I would ask the officials. You tell me what to tell my kid, and I'll tell him. But the ball straight up in the air. The Garrard County cornerback put his hand straight up in the air and did everything he could do to kind of not make any contact. But, hey, he's a football player too.
That's right.
He has the right to be out on the field. He has a right to kind of make a play out there on the field. It's not that he can just snap his fingers and get out of the way right there. So, really don't like that call on 3rd and long on a pass that's, I mean, in all due respect, was a wounded duck going straight up in the air.
So is it have any bearings about if it's not a catchable ball?
No,
for
not
like
in high school.
Not in high school.
Not
It
in
should
high
be.
school,
It
yeah.
should be. That's another rule. We need to change that. 3rd and 1 for the Briar Jumpers as they're going to hand it off to the right side, as that is going to be Cam Hughes' brother, as that is Chris Hughes. I'm just assuming it's his brother. That was just a guess.
It's
on
his
my
brother.
part. It
Yeah,
should be his
yeah.
brother. As Hughes, the other Hughes, is going to get it off the right side. It'll be a first down for the Briar Jumpers. 7:25 to go here in the second quarter on your Urban Group scoreboard.
Now, if you're Garrard County, you can't sit there and wallow in the fact that the penalty kind of didn't go your way. You got to step up here and make a big play.
Bruner with a handoff to Cam Hughes this time off the left side, as he will gain probably 8 yards, bring up second and 1 or 2.
Now, guys, I don't want to stir up the pot now, but I played the replay for our fans back at home.
They love it.
I know it, but did you see that the Garrard County defender ran into the
was he supposed
I mean,
to?
it wasn't even close.
I don't know.
Come on.
I just
Replays-
want you to look at it again and then
Don't
and then
play
make
the
a decision.
replays unless they go in our way.
These Louisville fans.
There's Louisville fans. Only
no,
play the
I'm
replays
I'm
if
being
they
a
go
football
in
guy.
Garrard County.
Come
We're,
on,
we're
man.
homers, baby. We're homers. Everybody knows
I'd
that.
like for the audience to chime in. You all saw it twice.
We're wearing our beautiful destination
right.
athlete gold
That's right.
polos here.
Anthony
So
Dotson.
Cooper!
Hope school started
That's
well,
awesome.
my man, as it's going to be flipped this time to Hughes off the right side. Nice job by Elliman as he was able to hit him right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, again, the ball was straight up in the air. It was not a spiral pass. It was not. The ball goes straight up in the air. I agree the receiver comes back to the football, but what's the defender supposed to do?
That's right.
I mean, the defender just can't spin out of the way and
You
let
have to look at it.
Yeah.
2nd and 6. I'm not going to
change
agree
my
with
mind.
it. I'm
I'm
not
not
going to change
changing
my
my
mind.
mind. Going chilly.
It's going to be a handoff this time to younger brother Hughes, as he's going to be stopped front
better effort
front
there by
line and
Garrard County.
linebackers by Garrard County. As we may give him a yard. It'll be 3rd down, about 4.
Now, I think Andrea Barnes agrees that
Well,
pineapple and
come on,
pizza's
Andrea.
good.
Listen, she probably just didn't hear it very well. I mean, she knows that that's not there.
I
As-
love pineapple on pizza.
Oh, come on. View people, yard just taking up for Coach Gresham, as this time Bruner's going to run the option off the right side. He's going to give it to Hughes, as he will be in for a score.
Yeah, I think Garrett is asking for a hold there on Camp Peak.
As that will be a touchdown for Chris Hughes, as Bruner does a nice job that time running the option.
Now, I tell you what, old football guy, man, I love that split back veer.
Sure.
I mean, that's old school football right there.
That was really nice, really well done that time by Bruner and the running backs.
I tell you, look at what Lori McGee has said here.
What's that?
Oh, you have to try it. It's so good with pineapple on the pizza.
Man.
Expand your horizons,
No,
Scott
I can't
Bowler.
do that, Lori. You know me. I'm a strictly, I like my tradition, and pineapple is not tradition, and that is up and good, and that brings Urban Group scoreboard to read Somerset 14, Garrard County 0, 5:29 to go here in the second quarter. And let's just keep it right here, Coach,
All right.
as we're going to just wait.
We got a lot to say.
We got a lot to say. As you know, defensively, I thought Garrard County did a nice job
agree.
on that drive. A couple of plays don't go our way, one way or the other, but lots of things so far to be positive with. We get the football back to start the second half. really like to see us drive down the field here and put some points on the board.
Yeah, and I do think that. And, let's remember, Garrard County gets the ball first in the second half. So it's kind of, old football coaches now talk about the middle eight. So the last 4 minutes of the second quarter, the first 4 minutes of the third quarter. So, Garrard County can get the football here, and if can have some success, put it in the end zone, go to halftime, and come back in the third quarter and get the ball first again.
Our dude Elijah McPherson checking in. Elijah has had a big week,
man,
Coach.
I'm so proud
he got his driver's license this week. So excited for Elijah, as that will be fun times for Elijah. Now he can go out and go on dates, folks. So make sure you put that out there. As Elijah is a great dude. As Cam Peak is going to take that one. He's got a lot of room, folks. He's on the right side. Keep going, baby. Keep going. He's at the 40, the 35, and he runs out of bounds after he takes it down into Garrard County territory.
Man, we've been waiting for that.
Yeah, man, we needed to see that. It's fantastic job that time by Lightning as Cam Peak gets a little crack and takes it 5 yards as he turns it back in there. He ends up ran out of bounds, but Somerset 36-yard line.
Yeah, and I tell you, really big series coming up here for this Garrard County offense here. 5 minutes and 19 seconds left here. Really not be nice to see Garrard County put the ball in the end zone here right before halftime.
My man Chuck Hunt, I always know I love Chuck. He goes, I'm with Scott. Pineapples do not belong on pizza. Folks, we know that kind of stuff. I mean, I just can't believe these people like this kind of stuff. Julie Gardner is getting excited in Rome, Georgia. Says, come on, go. GC. David Scott sitting down here tonight as he says, let's go, as he's cheering on the folks in Coach Run. He's also cheering on the folks here as he's in the stands. As that's a timeout. Garrard County will take one, too. 5:18 to go here in the second quarter. Garrard County trails Somerset 14-0. This is Garrard County Gold Line football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors. We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know. We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as 5:18 to go here in the second quarter. As Selena Willoughby says, come on, GC.
Go, Selena.
We need some points on the board. As awaiting the snap is Parsons. He's going to draw back to throw at he's got Wood in a just underneath, as he will gain about 3 or 4. Actually, about 2, maybe 3. Bring up second and about 7. Jennifer Caldwell says, sorry, Scott, I'm pro pineapple pizza. Oh, my goodness, Jennifer.
I love Jennifer Caldwell.
DocuBit, one of our great sponsors. Yeah. We sure appreciate DocuBit.
You can't argue with anything DocuBit says.
Well, we can. I agree with that. But Jennifer, that's the first thing she might have ever been wrong on in her life. I'll tell you, my daughter is so enjoying middle school and really loves Miss Caldwell. She does a fantastic job for all the students of Garrard County. As this is going to be a handoff to Malachi Simmons. He's going to dance around the left side as he's got a gap. Let's keep going, big guy. As he's going to have a first down and more as he goes out of bounds about the 12-yard line, as that is a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down to bring up 1st and 10 Garrard County from the Somerset 12.
Great job there by the offensive line, kind of breaking him loose. Great job by Trenton Ison, kind of getting out there on the edge, kind of really making a big block to kind of break Malachi loose right there.
Carolyn knows says she's checking in. She loves watching the Gold Lines and listening to the golden voices. Are you listening to somebody else, Carolyn? No, she must be. She must be the Polos. That's exactly what it is. And she's wanting to see us punch one in here as Malachi Simmons gets this time and puts it to the right side. He's going to carry some blockers with him. He's on his feet into the 5. He's going to be just short of the first down. It'll be about 2nd and 2, folks, from about the 5-yard line, as Garrard County has 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go. I think Willie Hoskins just said it down here. We've got time. Take it and get in the end zone, folks. as we have got to make sure we put some points on the board.
Let's go.
Donnelly Barnes checks in. He said,
I think Donnelly agreed with us.
He agrees with us. He said, Jeff. He said Jeff has the same vision as the refs. So I think he agrees. I think he agrees.
Oh,
Simmons outside,
one.
get through there, baby, and touchdown! Garrett County! Malachi Simmons takes it in from 5 yards for a touchdown, Garrett County.
Garrett County just scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource in Danville, Harrodsburg, and Stanford. Call 859-238-0058. Man, I love that drive.
That's
a
great
drive,
seeing
boy.
that.
What an answer. What an answer
Great
from this Goldline
stuff.
football team.
Anthony Dodson was talking about it a little earlier, said, let's go Cam Peak. What a great return. And then Malachi punches it in from 5 as Zach Daly takes the snap. Great job by Hayden Elliman that time. There's a little bit of a low snap. Hayden Elliman gets it down, and Zach Daly punches it through. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Somerset 14, Garrett County 7. 3 minutes, 46 seconds to go here in the second quarter. We'll be right back. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And go.
And welcome back, folks, as that's a kick to Hughes, as Hughes is going to dance around and get out to about the 37-yard line. As we'll be first
here.
Oh, yeah.
Man, what
I
about
know
these
what you're about
funnel
to
cake
say.
fries here?
Funnel cake fries.
We had my daughter, Cheyenne Gresham. Substance.
Seriously, it's been almost 30 minutes since I've ate. I mean, I had to pass up on that stuff. As Sean Seacorn says, he loves pineapple and ham on pizza. Come on, Sean. Family in your prayers as Coach Kidd is a legend over at EKU. It's going to be a handoff this time off the left side as Hayden Elliman trying to dig on that football as to get him second and about 3 for the Briars.
Now, I am a graduate of Coach Kidd's personal because I am a graduate of Coach. What a great man.
Yeah,
great dude.
I mean, I tell you, Coach Kidd is everything he's done for Eastern Kentucky and the face of Eastern Kentucky University. I spent some time in Richmond, and, man, I tell you, that guy is a legend, and you're right, Sean. I appreciate that. Thoughts and prayers to Roy Kidd and his family.
Lori McGee says, let's go, GC. Love the touchdown. And Kathy Kavanaugh, she says she just had homemade pizza with pineapple on it in Michigan. Come on, Kathy. We don't put pineapple on that.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Come
my
on.
goodness. And
Extra
that's going to
pineapple.
be a first down. It's going to be right at the midfield. 2 minutes, 55 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Actually be right on the Somerset 49-yard line.
Hey, how about this? Jennifer Mullins-Napier saying, watching from Los Agaves. Let's go. Hey, fajita omelet is the go-to at Los Agaves.
Well, they do not put pineapples on it, folks, which is which they shouldn't.
We're going to find out. Next time I go, I'm ordering my fajita omelet with pineapples.
Let's do it.
Oh, my gosh. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go now as the clock continues to run as Bruner's in shotgun formation as he has been all night. Fake the handoff as he's going to get pressure off the backside. There's going to be a flag going to be thrown in the backfield as Bruner has lots of room as he's going to get a first down,
And
but that will be coming back as that's going to be holding in the backfield. 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Holding. Whitecap really quick on that. Says it'll be going back from the point.
Go Golden Lions from the Crow's Hat Pub on the square in Lancaster. Now open Thursday, Friday, Saturdays at 4 o'clock. Come watch all your favorite teams.
Angie Sure says, let's go GC. She loved the touchdown. Hey, Karen Barnes says, don't like pineapples on pizza, only on fruit pizza. I'm with you. Because, Karen, it's a fruit pizza. And when you look at pineapples are fruits. Just like you don't put potatoes in chili. Nobody does that.
If you've never put potatoes in chili, you won't have to try it this winter. Trust me, potatoes in chili with some hot sauce.
The Golden Line Cooking Channel going on.
That's right. That's exactly right. 1 minute, 58 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 1st and 20 for the Briar Jumpers as Bruner looks to the sideline as he has Hughes in the backfield. Not in any hurries. He's got 6 seconds to go on the play clock as 4-3 as he's going to take the snap and throw one out to Hughes off the right side as he's going to bust out to the right side as he will get about 13 or 14 on that play.
But it's not a first down.
It's not a first down.
And I it's important. I think he got out of bounds, which is going to stop the clock here for Somerset. So, hey, if you're Garrard County's defense, use the clock to your advantage here on the Overgroup scoreboard. 1:37 seconds left here in the second quarter. Somerset 14, Garrard County 7. Keep Somerset out of the end zone. Get into halftime, and then get the ball first in the third quarter.
Keep them in front of you as you go down through there. Jennifer Napier says continued prayers for the Ison family. Absolutely. 100% with you on that. 2nd down and 6 for the Briar Jumpers. 1:37 to go. Bruner's going to roll out to his right as he's going to have pressure. It's going to be dropped that time by Chaz Reams as he was wide open, but fortunately he dropped that. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6.
Good job by Trent Nyson, kind of having a delayed blitz there, kind of putting pressure on the quarterback and making sure the quarterback didn't get out of the pocket, maybe throwing the ball maybe 1 or 2 steps before he really wanted to.
Donnelly Barnes says pineapple on pizza should not exist. And I agree. He says like eating an Impossible burger. I'm not sure what is an Impossible. He said it shouldn't exist, but if he says it's anything like pineapple on pizza, it can't be good. 3rd down.
What's an Impossible burger?
It was just like pizza or a pineapple on pizza.
It's fake meat.
It's impossible. There you go. Fake meat. I'm with you, brother.
Yes.
I agree 100%.
Like
3rd down and 6 for Bruner as he looks over. He's got trips to the side over here. He's going to throw it out to Hughes as Hughes is going to be hit that time and driven back. Nice job defensively by the Garrard County secondary.
Hey, great job by Cam Peak running up there, kind of keeping contained. And, man, Garrard County's defenders are flying around the football. Big 4th down and 3 here for Somerset. Don't jump off sides if you're Garrard County.
4th and 2. Just stay solid. Stay solid. And looking to the sideline as they probably won't snap this, will they?
Oh, I think they will.
You think they're going to snap it and go for it? As 1 minute and 2 seconds to go, the clock continues to run.
I think they're going to give it to number 13.
As Bruner's going to have a high snap, he's going to get to Hughes out the right side, and he gets the 1st down and more. The 1st down just couldn't bring him down.
Big 1st down by Somerset, but hey, folks, there's still only 53 seconds left here. That clock is about to start. And if you're Garrard County, use that clock as an extra defender. Why is the clock not running?
I don't know. Now it finally takes off and goes as Bruner is going to roll out to his left this time as he's going to throw one deep as it is going to be overthrown as there is no flag on the play. Good coverage over there. Is that Malachi Simmons?
Yeah, it was Malachi Simmons.
Malachi Simmons, 42 seconds to go. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Every Golden Line fan knows whether it's game day or every day, the good folks at Countryside BP have exactly what you need. Gas, coffee, snacks for the big game. Stop in today at 25 Camp Dick Road.
My man Rocky, anytime you get down to get a chance to talk to Rocky and his lovely family, make sure you stop in there and say hello. As just a game reset here, Urban Group scoreboard reads Somerset 14, Garrard County 7, 42 seconds to go here in the first half. 2nd and 10 Briar Jumpers as trips to the short side of the field for Bruner. One-on-one coverage just out on the left. He's going to put Hughes in motion. That is younger Hughes. As there's going to have some pressure. This time it's going to flush him out of the pocket as he's going to be hit by Ison. Nice job by Ison as clock continues to run, and it'll be stopped at 31 seconds. Looks like it'll be a timeout, Somerset, and we'll keep it right here as we've only got 31 seconds to go.
And my friend Jake Sims, he reminds me of that Clay Clevenger, when he was at Lincoln, the OC at Lincoln under French for his year, they ran a lot of that split back veer. pressure. And a lot of times offensive line splits are really big to try to give an angle for that split back veer. Not necessarily tonight. Somerset's offensive line is not necessarily utilizing those big line splits. Now, our friend Chuck Cutton mentioned sent me a text earlier. Somerset's offensive line is pretty aggressive and really active. So, but hey, Garrard County's defensive line has done a great job kind of cutting back in that and doing such a nice job, for Garrard County. At the Garrard County Health Department, family comes first. More than half of all of United States infants benefit from WIC, Nutrition, Assistance, and Education. WIC, which stands for Women, Infants, and Children, is a supplemental food program that provides nutrition, counseling, and support for moms before and after birth, and children up to age 5. Want to know if your family could benefit and qualify? It's easy. Call the Garrard County Health Department today.
During the timeout, they bring the change crew out to measure, and they get a first down here by about the nose of the football. So it'll be 1st and 10 Briar Jumpers.
Now, Somerset's only got one timeout left, right?
31 seconds to go. Somerset 7. Garrard County will have the football coming out of halftime. So this is a huge,
big 30 seconds.
Huge defensive stand here for the Golden Lions, as Coach Hester was out on the field giving directions to his crew, right where they want to be. Daryl and Lisa Seabold says, let's go, GC.
Go.
Let's get a stop here. My man Tyler Seabold said, I've never had pineapples on pizza,
try it,
but it does not sound appealing at all. And you're exactly right, brother, because it's not.
Try it.
It's not. And who would ever design that, right? Who's ever going to design that?
Somebody that's creative, innovative.
And crazy. 1st and 10, Briar Jumpers, 30 seconds. Bruner looking to the left side here as he's going to pull it down. He's going to get pressured out again out of the backfield. Nowhere to throw. Good job by our coverage.
And then what's really important there is it wasn't a first down. So that clock continues to run for Somerset.
18 seconds and continuing to run as Bruner's probably going to clock it here as he does and stops it with 14 seconds to go. As the Briar Jumpers now will have 3rd down and 3.
Now we've seen Garrard County's defense really blow their back and kind of keep the offense out of the end zone in the Middlesboro game.
Right.
Right before halftime and right before the significant weather delay, Garrard County's defense did a great job of kind of keeping Middlesboro out of the end zone tonight down here in Somerset.
14 seconds to go here in Somerset. And 3 for the Briar Jumpers. As Garrard County's defense has bowled, but they've not broke, Coach.
I agree.
I want to extend, but will be knocked out of bounds as that pass will be completed to Hughes as the one who went into motion.
I tell you something I think I noticed right there. I'm not sure if Somerset's done this repeatedly. A Somerset wide receiver got set really late. And as he was getting set, that motion started. Well, the rule says everybody's got to be set for at least a second before that motion begins. So I think Somerset got by with one right there. I think that should have been illegal motion on Somerset.
10 seconds to go here as the clock has stopped as the ball went out of bounds. As 1st down and 10 from the 11-yard line of Garrard County. Bruner is going to have Hughes just off to his left. Twins on both sides. As Bruner is going to look off to the left side, rolling out here to the right as he's wanting to throw, and he's going to pull it down as he's going to be stopped. Come on. Stop.
That's half, baby.
He's going to be short. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's
go. Nice job defensively. Get off the field, Garrard County. There you go. Let's go. Nice job defensively.
Great job.
As they use the entire field but did not get in. Nice job defensively, Garrard County. And that takes us to halftime as your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrard County trails 14-7, but we'll have the football coming out of the second half. We'll be back here for our halftime show. As when we get back, it'll be the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime show. This is Garrard County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let Docubit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit Docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
With personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC. School dance team.
And welcome, folks, as we're at halftime here at Somerset. Garrard County trails the Somerset Briar Jumpers 14-7, and we are at our Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime show, where tonight we've got alumnus Jaden Naylor. Welcome, Jaden. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having
we
me.
appreciate that. Jaden, first let's tell some people that about everybody knows you, but tell some people like when you graduated and kind of what you're doing right now.
I graduated in 2022. I'm currently attending EKU for elementary education.
Oh, I love hearing that.
Oh, man. So that's what I've told her. So she's worked here with the Garrard County School System, subbing some for us and working during the summer. And we've told her, get that degree,
yes.
And we're going to put her right to work. But Jaden, when you were obviously a great student in Garrard County, but you're also a great athlete. Tell us, what are some things that you take away from the days of you playing sports at Garrard County? What's some of your best memories that you think of when you go back to that?
Definitely the girls. They're family now. And then don't take it for granted because you'll want to go back eventually.
It goes really quick, right?
Yeah, and that's one of the things I used to tell when I was a high school principal and AD, and we would mentor kids and really work with them. I've never talked to a kid that said, "Man, I regret playing."
No doubt.
But man, what I talk to 100% of the time is I wish I had more time because man, those memories and that time is just so special. So I'll tell you one of the memories I have of Jaden, and I can't remember who Garrard County was staying, but we were broadcasting, and man, she was on fire from 3-point range.
7 threes, I remember the game.
And she basically called it, and it was almost half court line. And I remember saying Jaden Naylor from Stanford, and she nailed the 3-point shot.
And it was our senior night.
And it was senior night. Yeah, Jaden remembers it.
Here's the thing about Jaden, and I didn't get to coach her, but I got to watch her. She didn't see too many shots she didn't like.
That's why I like watching Jaden play.
She didn't see too many shots she didn't like. So what got you wanting to go into elementary education, Jaden? What are some things that's kind of sparked your interest going forward?
Well, there's really not a lot of teachers.
That's true.
So that's
very
one
true.
of the main ones. And just to give back to my my community.
I love hearing that.
I love that. That's for sure.
So now listen, one of the things we wanted to talk to you about is your desire to go into basketball officiating.
Yes.
But before we get into that, we've had a lively debate here tonight.
Okay.
And there's only really one right answer.
So there's been two important things happen during the first half. Number one's the football game.
Right.
Okay, so, your goal lines are down 14-7. Here's Somerset over in group scoreboard 9 minutes ago in halftime. But there's been a lively debate about what people like on their pizza. So do you like pineapple on your pizza?
Yes.
Oh, let's go.
No,
that pretty much settles it right there.
That settles it.
Listen, you're a whole lot smarter than that. But I still love you, but you're a whole lot smarter than that. That is for sure, without a doubt. So when you talk about, Jaden, you want to give back to your community. You want to teach. You want to do that kind of stuff. Tell us, what are some things that you just love about Lancaster? Living in it, you've kind of grown up here, going to school here, families here. What are some things that just draws you to stay here?
The people.
Right.
And it's where I'm used to. It
That's
feels
right.
like home.
It does feel like home,
It
right?
does.
And so coming back and getting to watch, your alma mater, and you're still part of all the activities that goes on in Lancaster. It's got to give you a good feeling, right? When you get to come and you get to see all this kind of stuff. Well, we're going to give you a chance to give a shout out here before we go any farther. Any shout outs that you've got that you would like to throw out? There's got to be one on the internet.
Yeah,
Look right there.
yeah, look
that's
right
got their own. It's called quadruple coverage, right?
Oh, yeah.
Go Uncle D!
Uncle D.
Hey, how about a person on the football team?
Elijah Coffee.
Elijah Coffee. Is that why you come to these games? Well,
It's not to see Scott now.
I thought it was coming.
And I don't know anything about football.
Well, I do. So if you need anything, I can give you all that you need to know. This is Jade Naylor, folks, and we just wanted to catch up with her as one of our alumni focus as we get a chance. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to have our man, former assistant coach at Garrard County, Will Burton, is going to join us as he's going to tell us a little bit about himself and some of the awesome activities he gets to do on a daily basis. You're going to want to hear this, folks. This is Garrard County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
Car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, to Somerset. It's halftime here as Garrard County Trails, Somerset Briar Jumpers 14-7. And with us now is former assistant coach at Garrard County under the Jeff Hester days is Will Burton, a 1993 graduate of Lincoln County, went on to play football at Campbellsville as he was been best friends with Dr. Gresham for years.
My brother, man.
First,
this is my brother.
Before we go any farther, Will, did you ever think you'd be calling him Dr. Gresham?
It hurts me.
It hurts
me. It hurts me.
I know
you
you
call him Dr. Gresham.
Dr. Gresham.
And he calls me Mr. Yeah,
he calls you Mr.
Hey, Pilot Burton.
This is Pilot Burton.
It's just Will.
So Will went on to Campbellsville. He was a captain of the football team down there. He graduated.
Still in school. 9/11 happened, and I don't know. Just
military. You're flying big old fighters,
fighter jets.
a little bit. Yeah.
You've been all over the place.
That's
What's
true.
one of the coolest? So here's what I like asking stories about, because we've talked about this coming down. What are some of the coolest place you've probably ever been with the military, and then through your days?
So, like the most beautiful place.
Yeah.
Palau.
Wow.
P-A-L-A-U.
Not a lot of people from Garrard County make it to Palau.
No,
Is that near Buckeye?
It's beautiful. Yeah, you can just Google it. It's beautiful.
And so now you're a pilot for Delta,
Yep.
and you kind of fly everywhere. Waiting to see where you're gonna end up as far as your home base.
Oh, I'm trying to find a home in Lexington or
I
Stanford.
love hearing that.
Looking for a Lancaster house.
Does Delta fly out of Junction City?
No, do not.
I tell you what,
maybe in the future.
The Junction City Airport is my mom's backyard.
Hey, there you
so
go.
That would definitely be interesting.
We grew up there.
We grew up there, buddy. That's right.
So you have to tell us. We're not going to tell any funny stories on Coach Gresham because
I've
waited 30
But
years.
I want to ask you one.
So here's the stories. I mean, we study hall. I mean,
Study hall.
They had to run us out of study
You
hall.
were always studying.
I mean, our teachers told us, "Hey, you all are taking this way too serious."
That's right.
I mean, you got to have fun too.
But tell us
Mrs. Hatter.
Especially Miss Hatter.
Back in the day.
Let's just stop there.
Let's stop right there. We don't want to get you guys in
No,
trouble.
I want to tell this story. So Calem's a football coach at Lincoln County, and I'm back. I think I'm working on my master's, and we're in the high school doing tape review, right? And we run into Miss Hatter. She was our high school English teacher.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, what are you guys doing?" And Calem's like, "Well, graduated. I'm a football coach here, and Will's working on his master's." And she just looks at no. Absolutely zero chance that any of what you just said happened.
Wow.
And we had to be like, no, really,
She thought it was fake news.
Yeah, she thought it was fake news.
To be fair, I had a similar story with my senior English teacher. It's the same
We've
thing.
got a good story about that.
Yeah,
too.
we got one. So tell us about what is a good story about when you were coaching with Coach Hester. I mean, a lot of people remember back in the day, and obviously Coach Hester now the defensive coordinator for Coach Crutchfield, but was a very successful head coach here. What was it like coaching under Coach Hester?
It was so much fun.
Oh, I bet.
I miss coaching. It was great, especially just being around the kids.
Right.
And that, I have fond memories of that team because they had grit.
Heck of a football
I
team.
miss that.
Yeah.
Like I ran into the kids later. I just told them, I was like, that was so much fun for me just to be around him.
Right.
And I took that in the military, and like my successes came from like discipline that you get from sports.
Right.
Any success that I ever had came from like just being hard-nosed.
Yep, being part of it.
And taking care of people.
So
it teaches you a lot of life lessons.
It does.
Yeah.
How does running out on a Friday night, the Friday night lights, that still bring back chills a little bit when you come and you see all this? I know in college you played mainly a lot of day games, some night games, but Friday night high school football, it's got to hold a special place in your heart.
Absolutely. It meant so much to us as teenagers.
Oh, yeah.
And Lincoln County was everything. And then I got recruited to be at Garrard County, and we went and beat Lincoln County.
Oh, let's go.
Hallelujah.
Let's go.
I've been Garrard County ever since.
Amen. Let's go, GC.
That's right. That's right.
We knew we liked you, Will.
I need to clarify. I think I was the assistant to the assistant.
It's okay.
He was the white shirt.
It's okay.
He was the white shirt.
It's perfectly fine. I mean, we like that kind of stuff. But man, we appreciate you.
Man. Hey,
Thank you so much for your service.
I love Will.
As I've gotten to know Will through Caleb over the years, and not a finer man that's out there. And thank you for all you've done, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Appreciate it, buddy. That is Will Burton. He is one of Caleb's lifelong buddies. As coach, you want to keep it, and we'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. As when we come back, Garrard County will have the football starting the third quarter as they trail Somerset 14-7. Garrard County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
And welcome back, folks. As Garrard County takes the kickoff, and they will take it 1st and 10 from the 30 as Parsons is going to hand off to Malachi Simmons as he'll be hitting the backfield but will struggle to get back to the original line of scrimmage where it'll bring up 2nd and 10, maybe 11 for the Garrard County Golden Lions as they trail 14-7 here on your Urban Group scoreboard to start this third quarter.
So I tell you, Scott, really love the effort from Garrard County in that first half there. Just a lot more intensity, a lot more energy. And I'm going to tell you something, really have done a phenomenal job kind of taking advantage of some opportunities. Garrard County still made a few mistakes there, but, man, they overcame some mistakes, practiced some perseverance, some grit and persistence, and we got ourselves a ball game here.
We do, as Jagger Wood is in as QB1 now for the Garrard County Golden Lions in shotgun formation as he is going to fake the handoff and take it off to the right side as he will be drugged down after probably a loss of one.
It's going to be illegal shift on Garrard County. Get the receiver out. The receiver wasn't set for Garrard County. So it's a 5-yard penalty. Somerset has the ability to decline that. I think they'll probably will. And that was a penalty. But what I want to see is I want them to call that on Somerset as well.
Yeah.
We
That's
mentioned
what you were talking about.
Yeah, we mentioned that late in the second quarter. The Somerset's receivers are having they were kind of getting set late, and then they would go in motion. Well, that's a penalty. Everybody's got to be set for at least a second. So don't disagree with that call. That was a penalty. I'd like to see that called on Somerset as well. We'll see if that happens in the second half.
Parsons back in as quarterback, 3rd and 12 for the Golden Lions as they continue to trail here on the Urban Group scoreboard, 14-7, as he'll have Element and Peak out to his right. As he's going to have John Connor Moore on his left, he's going to roll to his right as he will throw it out and it is caught. As that will be, I can't tell who it was caught.
Daugherty.
Is that Daugherty?
Yeah, he's a big target out there.
As Daugherty is going to take it and will gain about 7 or 8.
Garrett sends the punt team out.
Be 4th and 6 for the Garrard County Golden Lions.
Go Golden Lions from Line X in Danville, offering protective spray-on coating in all colors for truck bed liners and surfaces. Truck accessories installed too.
Donley Barnes checks in. He says Will was a fantastic back coach back in the day.
Man.
As Donley is doing a great job with our youngsters
blessed to have
with the
like
5th
Donley.
and 6th grade teams, as well as the help he gives the entire program. As there's the snap and gets off a great punt as it's going to be a fair catch right at the 29-yard line of Somerset.
That should have been a 5-yard penalty, but there was contact.
Right.
I mean, contact is contact. Contact means if a defender hits your punter, that should at least.
Hey, Whitehead is not looking at Coach Crutchfield.
If I see him, I probably wouldn't look over here either.
He ran down the field, and coaches followed.
Last week with the official blowing, running in and blowing the play was the ball was down. Unfortunately, in high school,
Daugherty probably was in there.
Yeah, and I think Daugherty hit him. I think Trent Nyson cleaned him up.
Trent Nyson cleaned him up. Great job that time by the Garrard County defense. As no gain there to bring up 2nd and 10. 9:36 to go here in the third quarter. As Garrard County continues to trail, but they've played well defensively tonight. They've gave up a couple of big plays, but defensively they had a huge stand there to end the first half. Bruner's going to hand it off to Hughes up the middle. This time he's got a big hole. As he's got a real big hole as he could go all the way as Cam Peak has an angle on him. And see if Cam can get to him as he does and drags him down. As Cam has a great job that time, but he will get inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you what, Hughes sure doesn't need a lot of space to kind of make a big run for Somerset.
And Hughes is very physical.
Dana Hensley's checking in saying, great job, GC.
Yes, sir.
Our man Jameson Teeter has checked in, saying now we got the momentum. Now going into the second half after that stop by the defense.
Yeah, and, that was one of the things. We needed to come out there and at least get a couple first downs. Was not able to, and then they gashed us with a big play. Defensively, we've got to make another big stand here as the Bruner is going to hand off this time to I couldn't see who that was. It looked like Bartley.
Yeah, it looked like he was down
7?
before the goal line. It looked like his knees kind of hit the ground. I'm not sure if it would have mattered, but.
It's going to be a touchdown for Somerset. As that will take your Urban Group scoreboard to 20-7, as Rubel will be on to attempt the extra point for the Briar Jumpers. You're right. Hughes is a very physical back, and, man, he can explode.
He's just a difference maker.
Rubel awaiting the snap. As quarterback Josh Bruner will be the holder. As the snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is good. And your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrard County trails Somerset 21-7. We'll be right back. This is Garrard County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back. As a fair catch by Garrard County, as they will have it 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line as they are trailing on the Urban Group scoreboard 21-7. Want to see some offensive movement here, Coach, as we saw there in the second quarter. As we got to get a little bit of that offensive momentum going. Try to punch one in here.
Oh, my goodness. Check in from Jessica Gresham.
Yes.
Jake Gresham.
Oh, my goodness.
They are doing an important job right now. They are preparing the food for the tailgate tomorrow at UK.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be a big day at Kroger
let's
Field.
Go.
As EKU Colonels come in to take on the Kentucky Wildcats. As nice pass over the middle that is just out of the outstretched arms of Nathaniel Daugherty as he had him wide open and just missed on it by inches.
Yeah, I really like the play call. And we've talked about this. Nathaniel Daugherty is such a big target. Really nice athletic player for Garrard County. So like the play call there. Nathaniel's a big target going right down the middle of the field.
He really is. This will bring up 2nd and 10 for Garrard County. As Parsons brings in the call from Coach Crutchfield over on the sideline. As we've got to get some positive mo going back here, Coach. This is
I agree. Big series.
It's a big series for us. As Parsons in shotgun formation. As he's going to throw one out in the flat to Hayden Eltman. This time Hayden makes a person miss, and then he will be taken down, but after a gain of about 5, possibly 6.
Good positive play for Garrard County. They're making 3rd down manageable. A 3rd down about 6 for Garrard County goal lines. Kind of opens up the playbook, when you have 3rd down and manageable. Hey, Garrard gets a big win tonight, and the class of 1976 will be behind you next Friday night for Garrard.
So I think there's going to be a couple of 2 or 3 different classes that are going to be there for homecoming next week.
That's what homecoming's all about.
That's what homecoming's all about. As I know, Mary Izazat and Arnold is going to have their class is going to have one, as well as the class of 76. So looking forward to seeing all the alumnus next week. This is Simmons. As he's going to have a 1st down and more as he keeps going, as he's going to be taken out of bounds. With a horse collar, and there's the flag.
Yeah, that's the penalty.
That's the penalty. Very good. Nice work. As that is a Bob Allen 1st down.
We got a
Bob Allen Motor Mall 1st down. As Somerset has a player down. That is Cam Hughes.
Yeah, Hughes is down for Somerset.
I didn't see exactly what. Doesn't look like a cramp. Maybe an ankle, possibly. But with that, we will go ahead and take a break as well. Urban Group scoreboard reads Somerset 21, Garrard County 7. We'll be right back. Garrard County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as Parsons is going to take the snap 1st and 10 as he's going to throw a high one to Wood as Wood makes a person miss, but then he gets hit from behind as the pass was just a little bit high and Wood had to kind of wait on it just a little bit as Coach Crutchfield is pleading for him just to get up the field.
Yeah, and that's definitely the play design, and I love the play call because Somerset's been awful aggressive up front and then blitzing linebacker, so that's how you slow the pass rush down. So I love the play call there. The ball kind of sailed a little bit, so Jagger kind of had to go up in the air. But he's right. When you catch the ball there, you go straight up the field and get behind those offensive linemen.
7:24 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Parsons awaiting the snap. As he's got Malachi Simmons, he's going to flip it out to Malachi Simmons, trying to get out to the edge, and he does. As he's got a room, as he runs over one Somerset Briar jumper and makes another Bob Allen Motor Mall first down, as he's going to be 1st and 10, Garrett County from the Somerset approximately 10, 12, say 12-yard line.
So our man Tucker Vault is asking for someone to please put some pineapple in Scotty P's mailbox this week.
I'm fine. Hey, listen, I love pineapple,
yeah.
Tucker. Just don't put it on the pizza. You know, I'm not asking. I'm not asking a lot.
Hey, Alan and Tammy Pickett
checking in from
Ohio.
They are not eating. They're not eating pineapples on pizza. No way.
I bet he loves
they have
pineapple
got
pizza.
They've got too much of a nice palate. They are not going to ruin a good pizza with a good fruit. Those are two separate things. Like we're about to score, here's a separate thing. 1st and 10, Garrett County from the 12-yard line of Somerset. As Parsons, that's going to be a false start.
Yeah, it's going to be offsides, Garrett County.
Offsides, Garrett County.
The UK game broadcast will be on WRNZ tomorrow versus EKU. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff. Pre-game show starts at 1 o'clock. And then after the game, stay tuned for the KSR post-game show with Matt Jones and Jeff Jacobs.
Can't wait.
He can't wait. I tell you what, loves Matt Jones. 1st and 15 now from the Somerset 17 as the offsides moves Garrett County back 5 yards. As Hayden Elliman now in as quarterback, as he's going to have a bunch to his right, as he's going to move Malachi Simmons off to his left, as he's going to wait now and keep it, as he's going to continue to drag.
He's talking about getting something out of
drag
nothing.
People, man, you're not joking. As he had nothing there and is able to get back to the line of scrimmage, which will bring up 2nd and 15. That's just an unbelievable effort by Hayden Elliman just to get back to just positive yardage. To where he didn't lose 4 or 5 yards.
Here at the Garrett County Football Show with head coach Spencer Crutchfield on WRNZ Thursday evenings at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Hear what Coach Crutchfield has to say about tonight's matchup and next Friday night, as it'll be homecoming at Dye House Stadium in Lancaster, Kentucky, as Parsons awaiting the snap, 2nd and 15. As he's going to flip it out to Malachi Simmons this time as he makes great block there. I didn't see who got that. As Malachi is going to get into, I thought he was inside the 5-yard line, but not quite. This is going to be 3rd and probably about 3.
Yeah, I think 3rd and 3. And I tell you,
6.
You know, this looks just like the Sutton Pharmacy scoring recap when Garrett County went down and drove and scored in the first half. Getting behind Malachi Simmons. Malachi Simmons doing a lot of damage with its legs, putting Garrett County in manageable 3rd down and distances here. It's 3rd and 4, but you probably think you got 2 downs to get to get the 4 yards.
Having a lot of success outside the boxes tonight, Coach, as you're seeing us get to the boundary quite a bit. As this handoff this time is going to be up the middle, as looks like Malachi is going to be driven back, but forward progress will take him to about the line of scrimmage. We'll bring up 4th and 4, maybe 4th and 5.
Yeah, big-time play coming up here for Garrett County. You know, Garrett County down, the Irvin Group scoreboard has 4 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Somerset 21, Garrett County 7. It kind of feels like it's critical for Garrett County to kind of convert here and kind of keep, keeping this Somerset lead in check. It's going to be timeout, Garrett County.
Timeout, Garrett County. Let's keep it right here, Coach, as we'll make sure we get right back since this is such a big down. Game reset here. 4 minutes, 2 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Garrett County trails Somerset 21-7. 4th down and 4 for the Garrett County Golden Lions. What do you expect to see Coach Crutchfield call here, Coach?
Well, I tell you, it's kind of, we talk about this, sports is a chess match. It wouldn't surprise me at all for them to kind of go back to that pitch with Malachi Simmons, kind of get Malachi out on the perimeter. Garrett County's offensive tackles doing a really nice job, and it's the Murphy brothers.
Right.
Tristan Murphy is starting the right tackle for Garrett County, and number 69, Caden Murphy, is starting left tackle. For Garrett County. So wouldn't shock me if Garrett County gives the ball back to Malachi. They're kind of on that pitch. And after Clay Clevenger, Somerset's a well-coached football team as well. So that's probably what they're expecting too.
Right.
It's kind of like if the defense is expecting it, do you feel like you can still execute it and pick up a big 1st down, or do you kind of fake that toss and try to come back underneath with some sort of a counter play or something to that degree? Kind of looks like Jagger Wood is going to be quarterback here for Garrett County.
Jagger Wood at quarterback, 4th down and 4.
Big play here,
from the
folks.
6-yard line.
Big play.
There's the whistle. Wood is going to roll out to the right side this time as he's going to throw as a touchdown! Touchdown, Garrard County!
Garrard County just scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource in Danville, Harrodsburg, and Stanford. Call 859-238-0058.
6-yard pitching catch from Wood to Daugherty. And I didn't even think he was remotely close to being open.
And I tell you, it's a chess match. I guarantee it. Clay Clevenger's over there talking about this quick, kind of quick pitch to Malachi. Hey, Coach Crutchfield doing a great job with the play call, kind of putting the ball in Jagger Woods' heads. Him rolling out, had Somerset's defenders kind of crashing on, and a big play, big touchdown pass to Hayden Elliman.
Good snap, good hold, good kick as Zach Daly punches it in for the extra point as your Urban Group scoreboard now reads Somerset 21, Garrard County 14, 3:58 to go here in the third quarter. This is Garrard County Gold Line football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
Can play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service.
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as Zach Daly set to put the foot to it, as that is going to be a high arching kick. That will be taken by Hughes. He's taking it cross field the other way. That's a hold. That's a hold. That's a hold. There it is. 2 of them. Okay, we had to help there, as that's going to be down into.
I'm not sure if they'd have called it if we didn't.
Well, I'll tell you, they needed. They looked up here and said, "Thank you, you're welcome, no problem. I got you, I got you." As that is going to be coming back, as I think that was Hayden Elliman.
They were holding Hayden Elliman
for probably 15 yards.
And I tell you a big thing right there, and I hope the young man's okay. But Hughes went down for Somerset on that last defensive play. And so it's going to be Cam Hughes, number 13 for Somerset. Man, he is a dangerous, really talented running back. Be interesting to see if he's healthy enough to kind of get back in this game.
He's back in there. It's going to be interesting to see what if it hurts his productivity at all. That's going to drive Somerset back. It'll be 1st and 10 from their 39-yard line. As Garrard County trails 21-14. Handoff this time up to, it's going to be Hughes. It's going to be taken down by the interior. It's a fumble. It's a fumble. The ball's loose on the ground. Doesn't look like, I think Somerset has the ball. I can't tell exactly. Calling in for a Steve Horn. Says
Steve
big
Horn.
TD.
Let's go.
As he's a Garrard County alum, as loves Steve and DD. So glad to see Steve. Allen and Pickett says, guys, I love pineapple. I do not. I knew.
You
Listen,
knew Allen Pickett.
I knew Allen Pickett.
Yeah.
He's got the
I
palate.
bet Tammy, she likes
Yeah,
pineapple.
no, she looks. They've got great palates. You just know. those type. They don't like that stuff. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Hughes. Again, he's going to dance out to the left side. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to be short of the first down by about 3 yards. Very good. Dana Hensley jumps in and said, that's my nephew.
Let's go,
Way
Zach
to go,
Daly.
Zach Daly. As getting the opportunity, we like when Zach Daly gets to kick because that means we've scored. As it's going to be a pitch out to the left side. It's going to go out of bounds. I can't really tell.
It's going to be, what happened was Garrard County tried to have a late substitution. Somerset got on the, went straight up on the under center there and kind of snapped the ball. So caught Garrard County with 12 on the field.
Gotcha. I couldn't tell. There was a lot of confusion. It seemed like on both sides. So the White Hats talking it over here, going to decide where to step it off. Still not 1,000% sure.
I'm not so sure if if there's two penalties here. I mean, I'm not sure if Somerset was set. Well, I mean, they're going to give it 12 men on the field against Garrard. I'm going to tell you, folks, I'm not sure Somerset's getting set more often than not.
First down. We'll watch it right here. First down and 10 for the Briar Jumpers. As we will see here.
Our man Jeff Carey watching from McDowell Wellness Center. Let's
go
GC.
GC. I love that. As got to see Jeff last night at the soccer game as he was cheering on the Garrard County Gold Lions as they were victorious 3-0 on level field last night against Southwest Pulaski.
So the replay did show Garrard with 12. I'm not so sure Somerset got set.
It's going to be a handoff to Hughes up the middle this time as he's going to be hit and then drove forward. We'll give him about, he probably got 2 yards where he got initially hit, but another 3 or 4 after the hit as he continued to move those feet. It doesn't look like he's showing any signs of whatever injury he may have had earlier because he looks fresh. As it's going to be 2nd and 4, 2 minutes to go exactly here in the third quarter.
Jaden Decker and Trent Nyson on the tackle there for Garrard County. Caleb Center's doing a real nice job on the offense and defensive lines, kind of making a push to be the Whitaker Bank player of the game.
2nd and 4 for the Briar Jumpers as handed off to Younger of the Hughes this time as he's going to cut it back as he's got some. He's going to be taken down by Ison or turned back in by Ison. That's a first down as it's going to be down into the Garrard County probably 25-yard line. As that is Chris Hughes. I'll tell you somebody Jeff Hester wishes he had out there is Bradley Recker. Bradley was a heck of a football player. Says, let's go Garrard County as we need a defensive stop here.
Urban Group scoreboard has 1 minute and 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Somerset 21, your Garrard County Gold Lines 14.
1st and 10. Bruner in shotgun formations, trips to his right as the Younger of the Bruner is going to catch it this time off the left side and gets basically nowhere, maybe 1 yard as it'll bring up 2nd and maybe they gave him 2 yards. 2nd and 8.
Yeah, it looked like Trey Boyd, Caleb Centers, maybe not Hayden Elman, but maybe J.T. Parsons on the tackle there for Garrard County.
1 minute exactly to go here in the third quarter. Clock is running. Urban Group scoreboard reads Somerset 21, Garrard County 14. Bruner moving some folks around as Younger Hughes is in the backfield with him as he's going to throw it to older Hughes outside. He's going to be hammered by Hayden Elliman.
They're going the wrong way.
The Warrior, baby. Puts him behind the chains.
That's a shock play on defense.
Great job by Hayden Elliman as 26 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Clock continues to run, and that may be the last play of the third quarter.
It's gonna be the last
I don't
play.
think Somerset is going to be very interested in running another play.
Since 1960s cobwebs.
I think so. That was fantastic, and that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Somerset 21. Garrard County 14. We'll be right back. This is Garrard County Gold Line football here on the Gold Line Sports Network in the BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks, as four fingers are in the air as the Garrard County sidelines are saying it's the fourth quarter as Garrard County trails 21-14. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Briar Jumpers as a big defensive play by number 7, the Ultimate Warrior, Hayden Elliman, there in the second down as it is about Bruner's looking to the sideline at Coach Clevenger to see if you're going to change. He's got Trips to his left. He's got Hughes just off to his left as he's going to hand it to Hughes this time. He's going to try to bounce it outside to the right side, and he's got lots of room, and he's going to score as he took it to the short side of the field, as able to get in, as it looked like he just beat us to the boundary and was able to get in from 25 yards.
Impressive young man, Scott.
He really is.
That kid can flat out tote the rock.
Bruner does a nice job running quarterback, and the two Hughes do an excellent job carrying the football, and then he can spread it around to multiple receivers. They do a really good job as Rubel is on to attempt the extra point. 27-14, good snap. Good hold and good kick. And with that, your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrard County trails Somerset 28-14, 11:53 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. This is Garrard County Golden Lion football, Golden Lion Sports Network.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as Cam Peak is going to take the kickoff off of a bounce and advance it back to about the 25-yard line, where Garrard County will take over 1st and 10, trailing 28-14 on your Urban Group scoreboard.
I tell you, big time drive, big time answer by Somerset there. And we talk about this all the time, but man, sports and athletics, it's a game of inches. Garrard had all the momentum in the world. Somerset fumbled the ball, and I mean, man, if maybe an inch or two closer, Garrard County would recover that football, had the ball on the 50-yard line. With that being said, Somerset responded well. Give them all the credit in the world. Again, well-coached football team, talented running back, and used putting the ball in the end zone, kind of getting a 2-touchdown lead back for Somerset. But now it's time for Garrard County to respond. So let's see what Garrard County does with this drive.
Fake the handoff that they're going to throw one deep as Hayden Elliman, as he is knocked down to the surface, as that be pass interference.
So I love the play call. So again, it's one of those things. So they fake just a heck of a playmaker there. And I'll tell you what happened. I think you take advantage of it here.
Sharon and Mike Bolin listening in from Maplewood.
Oh, let's go.
A fumble. Whitehat's checking with his guys as there's actually 2 flags on the play. You got one on the sideline, and then we've got one in the middle of the field. I don't think it's a
Somerset will decline, and I think it's going to be blocking the back Somerset once they get possession of the football.
So it'll be Somerset football, our preliminary indication. Waiting on Whitehat to see as he's going to see what. As nice job that time by the pitch and catch, and just the Somerset defender came in and put his helmet right on the ball as Daugherty was going down. It's going to be a hold against Garrard County, is declined. And then it's going to be,
I think it's going to be the block in the back
a
against
hold
Somerset.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
you
already
need
done
to
that
point to
one.
Somerset.
He's going up. Which way? Hold on.
Yeah, he's really confused.
There you go. Now it's going to be a hold against Somerset, which will take them back.
Kind of what we thought. Again, one of those things, hate seeing turnovers. That's something, again, Coach Crutchfield and his coaching staff has really preached this week. Take care of the football. Let's kind of clean up our games. Let's not give let's not give the opponent extra possessions and kind of give them ability to make these shot plays. So I think this is a critical drive coming up here for Garrard County. Garrard County's defense has to keep Somerset out of the end zone here.
Love to see a turnover. We haven't had a turnover tonight. Would love to see a turnover to get the ball back right to the Golden Lions as Bruner has it 1st and 10 for the Briar Jumpers from the Garrard County 41. Going to give it to Hughes up the middle as he's going to gash Garrard County.
My goodness.
And he has a lot of room. It'll finally be drug out of bounds.
That's going to be a horse collar against Garrard County.
Drug out of bounds by Garrard County Wood.
And, if you're Garrard, you're just trying to get him down. The kind of, Wood's trying to, Jagger's hustling to just make sure he keeps him out of the end zone. So it's going to be half the distance to the goal for Somerset after that horse collar call on Garrard County.
So that's a first down, Briar Jumpers. The penalty will take it on down half the distance to the goal, where it'll be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line for the Briar Jumpers. 11:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bruner has twins to his right. Single to the short side of the field in Reams as he's going to hand off to Hughes. As Hughes, nice job defensively that time by staying fundamental, staying at home.
And Scott, right there, I mean, that's exactly what fundamental football is all about. Kind of keeping your position, not coming up the field, not trying to make a big-time play unless that presents itself. But you hear football coaches all the time saying, stay square to the line of scrimmage. And what that means is keep your shoulders square and kind of shuffle it and kind of tighten up that angle for that defense or for the offense, coming back to split back veer for Somerset.
Bruner underneath center. This time going to hand it to Hughes off the right side. As he is going to rumble in as that is a touchdown, Somerset. As that has your Urban Group scoreboard reads Somerset 34, Garrard County 14.
I tell you, give Somerset all the credit in the world here. I mean, Garrard County scores a touchdown. The crowd's alive. The sideline's jumping. And kind of feels like Garrard County's right on the cusp of getting back in this game. Man, Somerset's come out and put 2 touchdowns on the board.
They have, and they've done a nice job moving the football tonight. Garrard County.
That's a doink.
That's a doink. And that is a miss. So your Urban Group scoreboard reads 34, Somerset 14, Garrard County. 10:47 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. Garrard County Golden Line football here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
With personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as Garrard County takes that kickoff and advances it to almost midfield, where it'll be 1st and 10. Garrard County.
Hey, we've got a special guest here, Raylan Gresham.
Raylan Gresham.
Say, I love Pops.
I love Mommy.
Hey, come here, Raylan. Say, let's go GC. Come here.
She's wanting to talk, and you'll have to go back and show her that. She'll really appreciate that, as that is Raylan Gresham
She loves her mommy.
She loves her mommy. She just told you all about it.
She loves her mommy like I love pineapple on pizza.
She really loves her mom. As it's going to be a handoff this time to Malachi
goodness,
Simmons. As Malachi running with a purpose.
He's running with a purpose, man.
That's a 6-yard gain.
And we've kind of talked about Malachi off the air a couple of times. Man, really love seeing Malachi to kind of get back to Malachi Simmons. I mean, man, I'll be honest, I thought he was one of the most talented running backs in our class last year. And it's just so nice kind of seeing him kind of get back on track and having a lot of success here tonight.
2nd down and 3 for the Garrard County Golden Lions as they trail here on your Urban Group scoreboard, 34-14. Parsons awaiting the snap as he's going to hand off to Simmons. No, he pulls it out as that's going to be a flip to Daugherty for a first down.
And I tell you, one of the things I love about that play, Scott, is Nathaniel Daugherty. Man, I mean, we have seen Mr. Daugherty make so many plays offensively and defensively this year. Man, just such a great young man. Fumbled the ball at the last possession. You know, I guarantee you, no one was more upset than him on himself.
Sure.
So what does Coach Crutchfield do in the very next series? Goes right back to him, puts the ball in his hands, and lets him have some positive success, knowing that he hadn't lost confidence in him.
Bob Allen Motor Mall first down for Garrard County as Parsons awaiting the snap. He's going to throw one out to Hayden Elliman as Hayden is going to be hit. As it'll be incomplete pass.
It's going to be incomplete. The rule in high school is you got to have both feet down. You got to make a football play.
It's going to be an incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Golden Lions. As awaiting 9:29 to go here in this contest down at Somerset. Hang with us next week, folks, as it's homecoming at Dye House Stadium where Garrard County will welcome in the East Jessamine Jaguars. It'll be a 7:30 kickoff with homecoming festivities at halftime. Twins out to the left. Malachi Simmons just off to his left is going to take the handoff and bounce it outside. Get out there, Malachi. That a boy. As that's a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down. As nice job that time by the offensive line and then by Malachi himself bouncing that thing out there. As the clock will continue to run, 9:19 to go here in the 4th quarter.
And again, if Garrard County is unable to kind of make these 20 points up in the 4th quarter, Garrard County's not about moral victories. But I'm going to tell you, when I think the Coach Crutchfield and his staff goes back and watches film, they're going to be at least pleased with Garrard County getting the running game going.
Well, and the fight they've shown tonight. They've really, really done a nice job of fighting. As this was going to be Malachi Simmons, a pitch out to the right as he gets a good stiff arm that time as he gets shoved out of bounds. As I can't tell exactly where he went out of bounds. As I'm not sure that was Simmons. Is that Malachi?
I
guess it's Malachi.
Yeah, it's Malachi. I tell you, we don't have the biggest angle here tonight where we're sitting in this open air press box. But it's kind of hard to see sometimes those numbers.
2nd down and about 4 as Garrard County will have it on, it's hard for me to see too, about the 21-yard line.
We mentioned this last night, but the First Southern Community Spotlight, big spotlight to Maddie Day.
Day.
Starting her last treatment. So, Maddie, man, you just keep fighting. You've been an inspiration to all of us.
Jagger Wood in this time as he's going to pull it, as he's going to take it out to the left side.
I think he gains maybe 1. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for Garrard County.
As, he got probably, we'll say 3rd down and 4.
I think some of the fans weren't real happy with some of the extracurricular activity.
No, they had a couple
out there.
The defensive end there.
We've seen that happen a couple times. We've seen that happen a couple times.
Wasn't very quick to get off of Wood, and I think they took some exception to that. 8:20 to go, and the clock continues to run. 3rd down and 4. As Garrard County's going to have to take a timeout, and we will too. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Somerset 34, Garrard County 14, 8:13 to go here in the 4th quarter. This is Garrard County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks. Hayden Element in as QB1 for this 3rd down and 4 play, as he's going to dive forward for a gain of maybe 1 to bring up 4th down and 3.
Yeah, and you definitely, I think this is a 4-down distance here for Garrard County. Tell you what, I mean, this has been a fun game. It's kind of been a long game. I mean, we're sitting here right at 2 hours and 2 minutes in here in the 4th quarter.
Well, these seats are not exactly made for duration, as they're not as comfortable.
Oh, wait a minute now.
As we have.
Who stands for 3 hours every week?
As we have. Jeff always makes it about himself.
Yeah, I know. It's always about. We're having to really put in the time with my bottom on these hard seats. As it's 4th down and 4, Parsons back in as quarterback, as he's going to fake the handoff this time, and he's going to pull it down, as he will still stay, as he's going to end up getting it off to Malachi Simmons. Oh, as he finally goes down after the loss of about 8 or 9. And with that, it'll be a turnover on downs, as the ball will go over to Somerset with 7:22 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I think absent, any big turnover here in Garrard County, scoring a couple of quick touchdowns, I think looks like the Garrard County's going to come up a little short here tonight. But I'm going to tell you something, folks. I saw progress here tonight. And I'm going to tell you something I just saw right here. Justin Parson tried his best to make a play, and Malachi Simmons just came over to him, kind of put his hand on his shoulder and said, man, let's just keep playing.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love seeing good teammates supporting one another through the thick and the thin, the good and the bad.
Bruner takes a snap, hands off to Hughes off the right side, as he is going to have lots of room as he'll be taken down after he gets into Garrard County territory.
Was that John Connor on the tackle?
No, that was not John Connor. I think that was Trey Grubbs.
Yeah, Trey Grubbs, number 10.
Yeah, Trey Grubbs was able to grab a hold of him and to pull him down after a 1st down. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
Now, with that being said, love to see Garrard County keep Somerset out of the end zone here at the end of this game.
Bruner and all the starters still in for Somerset, as he has Hughes just off to his right. Awaiting the snap as he looks over Garrard County's defense. He's going to hand it off this time up the middle to Hughes.
Go.
Nice job defensively that time.
Hey, guys, I want to jump in here real quick since you're throwing shout-outs. Let's shout out to the great audience that we have online that make this so much fun every week. You guys chiming in, talking about the pizza and the team. And I want to thank our sponsors who make this all possible. And guess what? We were able to make a very nice donation to the athletic department this week on behalf of our sponsors, and that's what's so good about all this.
All about.
It is about the circle. It's a win-win-win situation. We appreciate you guys, our sponsors. The more you chime in, the more you interact, the better it is for us and the better it is for everybody, and we really appreciate you.
I love it. I've absolutely loved the interaction tonight.
Absolutely. Handoff to Hughes this time on the right side as he's going to have a 1st down. It's going to be a flag on the play.
It's going to be holding Somerset.
It's going to be holding at the line of scrimmage, as that will be brought back.
All right, so let's talk UK football.
Let's talk it.
So what did you think last week?
Yeah. So, I thought we didn't play particularly well and still won by a comfortable margin. I think we have all the pieces. I think they showed a lot of potential. I really like Devin Leary. I don't think he had his best game, but I think he shows he's got lots of potential. I think he's going to be a standout quarterback. I think your wide receivers are really good. I like Ray Davis, but, man, that defense was fantastic.
My goodness. Defensive line really talented.
Defensive line is very talented. And and I'm telling you right now, if that big Walker kid comes at me, I'm getting out of the way.
I'm going the opposite direction.
Hand off to Hughes going off the right side as he's going to shed one blocker, but finally Cam Peake gets him out of bounds.
You know, one of the things, I am a member of the illustrious 15 Club.
Yeah.
A whopping $25 a month.
There you go.
Hey, to kind of support the Kentucky NIL movement. Thank you to Main Street Media TV for that contribution.
That hurts.
But we went up and we had a chance to meet and greet some of the players. And, man, they told us, they said, man, don't really take a lot of individual pictures with the players. But I couldn't help it. I said, Jake, go stand beside Deion Walker because you come up to almost up to his waist.
And he is a monster.
Oh, my gosh, he's a monster.
He is a monster. As Bruner awaiting the snap, as he's going to look over the defense. 5 minutes, 45 seconds to go as Hughes is going to get it again. As he's going to get it off the right side, he'll be driven out of bounds by Cam Peake.
So, Jeff, I mean, to be fair here, what do you think about your Cardinals? I mean, Jeff Brahma's come in and made them a lot more competitive.
Let me tell you, if you're a Cardinal fan, any positive things, any wins against Murray State or anybody, and the good feeling thing going on, we'll take it. And we talked about this, and you agree. It's good to have a healthy little brother down the street
we
because
need a rivalry.
We need a rivalry,
yes.
And I think it's good for the state. I think it's good for football, and I mean, it would be nice if it was good in basketball, but I ain't holding my breath.
Don't worry. Here, 5 or 6 years, it will be as you guys continue to take our old quarterbacks and make them tight ends. As that is always a positive. As the first down is
I'm being nice.
Handoff to Hughes is going to be stopped in the middle as the starters continue to play for Somerset. As the clock continues to run, 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in this contest. A lot of fight in Garrard County, man. I've been very impressed with them tonight.
I'll be honest. I think this is a step in the right direction.
That's right.
Yes. And I think we talked about this at halftime off the air. Coach Crutchfield and his coaching staff, they're never going to make excuses. And I think going into last week, I think the goal lines a lot of players going through a lot of illnesses, and a lot of the players sucked it up and gutted it out. But much better effort here tonight.
2nd and 8 as Hughes will get the ball again, as he will have I think that's a first down. It'll be right at the 11-yard line.
And listen, what counts comes up in district. And
I
mean,
agree.
There are some interesting matchups coming up. You get a win next week, hopefully at homecoming, build a little momentum. This team always seems to be, like a lot of teams, plays better at the end of the year. I still think there's a lot of good football left.
I agree, Jeff. 100% agree.
100% agree with you, Jeff. And again, it's all about nobody's going to be happy with our record, but man, I like the momentum, and it's all about district. It's all about district play and being ready for those district contests. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Clock is running. Bruner is going to be up under center this time as he has a lone setback behind, which he hands the ball off to, which is Hughes, and he's going to be hammered there by the defensive front. Good job defensively that time by penetration by that front three.
Hey, open invitation. I'll be set up by 9 in the morning. I might go home, take a shower, and go on up to Commonwealth Stadium. But I'll be set up at 9 a.m. and the UK Good Barn will be in a blue CATS bus.
Oh, my gosh. You'll be able to hear the bus.
Trust me, you'll be able to hear the audio from the bus.
Yes, sir.
So, hey, we've got barbecue on the menu. We have mac and cheese, baked beans, coleslaw.
Oh, mercy.
And cookies.
Man, that is going to be a big day.
TV's got two or three TVs going. So
that's fun times, man. Fun times. Always enjoy all the festivities. It's going to be a handoff again to Hughes. There's a flag on the play, thankfully, as he walks into the end zone, but that'll be coming back as a hold.
He'd be holding on Somerset.
Be a hold.
No, it's not.
Yep, hold on Somerset.
I'm sorry, I've heard that one too many times.
You've heard that a couple times, too.
Yeah. So 3 minutes and 30 seconds, 3 minutes and 29 seconds to go as the starters remain in.
And I tell you, it's one of those things. It's kind of a hard situation. So if you're, Coach Clay Clevenger, Coach Spencer Crutchfield have a great relationship. Clay's knows that Somerset's going to win this game tonight. Trying to be respectful, but also trying to honor the game, respect the game, and kind of keep his players some reps in here. So
absolutely, got to get those kids ready for next week too.
Let's be fair. Y'all are being really nice. It's not a hard situation. 3 minutes to go, and you're up 21. You take the starters out.
Yeah.
I mean, you just take them out.
How are you getting victory formation and taking the?
That's right.
Now, to be fair, they've been doing split back veer and just kind of running the fullback.
I mean, so It is what it is. So let's make sure we call a timeout and stay. We'll stay here too. But
hey,
JT
Pruitt's going to come by.
JT Pruitt, yes,
he knows
sir.
where I tailgate. He knows
He's
where
been there. Last time
up.
I was there, he was there.
That's right.
He'll be ready to eat. He says.
Can I get one more shot of your
of course.
head?
Come
on,
on,
let's
get
go.
my forehead. It is not as shiny right now as it used to be.
There they are.
Let me shine it up there for you. That's right. You can put you a billboard. You need to go get you a sponsor that you can put right here on the.
It could be a sponsorship opportunity next year, right?
There you go.
That's exactly right. As that is always, somebody will pay top dollar to get a
Chuck Hunt has something to,
there you go,
Hunt
Chuck
Insurance.
Hunt Insurance, sponsored by Scott Boland's forehead. As that would be a great place to be on there. Game reset, 3:06 to go here in the fourth quarter. 34-14 is the score. Somerset leads Garrard County. Garrard County will be welcoming in the East Jessamine Jaguars
for
next
homecoming.
week for homecoming.
Hey, this is 30 year for me. 30 year for me and Will. Me and Will graduated 30 years ago.
Golly, you guys don't look that old. Seems like a long time
So we were
ago.
on the honors track, the accelerated
You definitely
pathway.
were, 100%.
So, yeah,
I would not.
We graduated when we were 11 years old.
I would not think anything other than that is 100% what it should be, is you guys being on the honors, as it's going to be 2nd and 16 for the Bruner. There we go. Yeah, we want to make sure you get it. As they throw it into the end zone.
Goodness.
As that's what we were talking about,
Take
folks.
back what you said.
That's what I'm saying. There's no use for any of their starters to be in, and then there's no use to throw it with 3 minutes. I shouldn't. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
that is not a good opportunity that you're showing kids.
So here's what I'm going to tell you. What comes around comes around.
That's right.
You got to respect the game. There's a coach, and he's not on this field tonight, but there was a coach notorious in Kentucky for trying to score as many points as they possibly could. He ended his career 0-20, and the teams beat him like 60-70 each week.
And that'll happen. So it'll come back. Garrard County has played a well of a game tonight. I'm very impressed with the coaching staff and how the kids have played. The effort has been there. And just continue to fight. That's all we can tell them, to continue to fight. But it is what it is.
And it's one of those things. I mean, these two teams kind of play each other, and I mean, this is year one of a 2-year contract. So
it'll be okay.
And like I said, I almost kind of take back my words. I mean, Coach Clevenger called a kind of timeout there. You thought he might be substituting some players. Unfortunately, he didn't, and they kind of threw a pass.
Can we put some shelves in the back of the press box next year?
Yeah. Well, and again, it'll be up at our field. I'm looking forward to next year with a brand new facility and the good things that are coming. It's going to be awesome. Just to see that, as Somerset has a great facility here.
It's a beautiful facility.
It's a beautiful place.
Great football school.
Hats off to the Somerset admin and their district and what they've done and rolled out for their kids. As Garrard County trails now after a pass with their starters, 41-14. 3 minutes to go as they'll be kicking off to Garrard County. As the kick will sail into about the 20-yard line, will be fielded by Garrard County. As it'll come out to about almost the 30-yard line. Garrard County have it 1st and 10 from the 30. As Garrard County will bring the offensive unit onto the field as the clock stops right on the 3-minute mark.
And if you're Coach Crutchfield, you're just, every rep that you can get, you want to see improvement. You want to kind of see it on film and just try to get better with each one of these reps.
That's exactly right. And again, really played hard tonight. Very encouraged with how they've played tonight, their energy, their effort, have moved the football well, and it always is a good thing.
Yeah, so Jim Freeman's checked in and said, I hope everybody's doing well, having a good night.
Listen, I love Jim Freeman, as he is always on the same wavelinth as I am.
Let me tell you something, Jim. I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, I agree with the text 100%. As you know, it is what it is. And again, Coach Grissom said it right. You just play the game the way it's supposed to be played, and it has a opportunity to level out over the years.
And I tell you, now Jim hadn't commented on our gold polos.
That's right. That's right.
I'm kind of flying solo right now, though.
Well, I know I'm cold. That'll be an incomplete pass and be a little bit short.
Now, saying all that, we'll definitely continue to pray for Jim and his family.
Absolutely.
Jim's dad is not doing the best right now. So, Jim, praying for you, buddy. You're my brother. I love you.
No doubt.
Man, anything we can ever do for you, never hesitate to give me a shout, man. Just hope everything's going well and praying for comfort and peace for you guys.
Yes, sir. I love Jim Freeman and his family. Just salt of the earth people. And like you said, just one of our brothers, man. And praying for you guys and your family. 2:18 to go here in the fourth quarter. 41-14 is the score as Parsons in shotgun formation, 3rd down and 7. Actually, that is Parsons. As he's going to have Daugherty in the middle of the field as he takes a hit right as the football is coming right to him.
Yeah, that's a big hit, but Nathan Daugherty's not going to stay down.
No.
I mean, he's going to pop right back
He's
up.
tough.
Yeah,
he's tougher than nails.
Yeah, he's not going to stay down.
2 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in this contest. 41-14 is your score. And again, join us next week, folks.
Homecoming.
Gary County will
You guys going to wear anything special for homecoming?
I
probably
am.
am.
I'm going to wear a gold polo.
Oh.
Probably, and I might even wear a clean one.
Oh,
There's a good.
did you finally wash it?
Well, actually, to be honest, yes, but I didn't sweat in it this week, so I don't know I have to next week. As Parsons is going to throw one out, he's got Hayden Elman, as it's going to be picked off here by Somerset, as they're going to take it to the house, as that is number 14, as Josh Lewis picks one off and takes it back 55 yards for Somerset. As that is a minute 59 seconds to go here in this fourth quarter. 47-14 is your score.
You know, love the effort tonight. This game kind of got away. People are going to wake up in the morning, and they're going to see this score, and they're going to think this was this score was kind of indicative of how this game was played, and it's not, folks.
It's not even close.
Yeah, I agree.
Not even close. And with that takes your scoreboard 48-14. A minute 59 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks. A minute 52 seconds to go as Hayden Elman takes the kickoff and returns it to the 35-yard line.
And I tell you, one of the things I do want to notice, I mean, Coach Crutchfield was not real happy with the head official during that timeout. There was a block back, and that's supposed to be an area of emphasis. What that means is there's a big hit away from the play. One of Somerset's players kind of blindsided Caleb Centers. It should have been a 15-yard penalty, and should have been kind of walked off and taken that touchdown off the board here. So I think it was kind of, unfortunately, another miss for the officials here tonight.
Flip out to Malachi Simmons as Malachi is going to get a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down as he will get out to the boundary. It'll be 1st and 10, Garrard County from their own 46-yard line.
You know, Scott, I'll be honest, in terms of the Whitaker Bank player of the game, I think Malachi Simmons has played a whale of a game.
Yes, sir.
Been really impressive to kind of see him play. I'll be honest, I like to give the player of the game to 52, Caleb Centers.
Yes, sir.
Man, I tell you, Caleb, I don't know if he come out of the game tonight.
He's played an excellent ball game, both sides.
With the injuries on the offensive, defensive line, Caleb had to just be in there and really bear a lot of the grunt of the plays. And one of the things I talked to the assistant coach Mark Centers about this week, Somerset has a really talented number 52, Zach Koger, 6 foot, 250-pound defensive lineman, just a really nice player. And I'll be honest, we didn't really call his name a lot because Caleb Centers was blocking him tonight.
That's exactly
our Whitaker Bank player of the game tonight is number 52, Caleb Centers.
Really good call. As Malachi Simmons is going to get into open field as he will take it all the way into Somerset territory. Goes out of bounds at about the 7 or 8 yard line. Nice job that time by Malachi.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting spot. Not really sure about that. But, yeah, I mean, great effort by Malachi Simmons here tonight. And again, Garrard County has really kind of gotten this run game going here tonight.
Good to see that. I know you were talking about Coach Crutchfield. That was sort of a point of emphasis for them as it's going to be 1st and goal, Garrard County from the 7. Minute 5 to go here in the 4th quarter. Urban Group scoreboard reads Somerset 48, Garrard County 14 as Parsons pulls it this time to keep it as he's going to be stopped at about the 5. So a gain of about 2. As looks like Caleb Centers had his helmet pulled off. I'm not exactly sure.
Those helmets don't come off accidentally. They're kind of strapped on with a good chin strap.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He had it.
I'll be honest. If I'm Garrard County and you call me petty all you want to, I'm not so sure if I use my timeouts here and I put one in the end zone.
100%. 100%. Get in there. Touchdown, Garrard County. Attaboy, Malachi.
I'm not going to have to call a timeout. I like saying that.
No doubt. No doubt. Good job by Garrard County. A nice drive as they punch it in. It's 48-20, 18 seconds to go as Zach Daly comes on to kick the extra point. As like we talked about, very, very proud of this effort tonight by these lines. As folks, don't give up on these lines now.
I agree with that.
A lot of season left. Good snap, good hold, good kick as Zach Daly punches it through. And we'll keep it right here as we won't take any more breaks for tonight, but we will.
We're going to have to come up with a question next week.
That's right.
I mean, the pineapple on pizza was
how you beat that one, huh?
That was popular.
Yeah.
That was popular. I don't know about those folks that think it's good on a pizza, but it is. So if you have some good debatable questions, make sure you send us a message here on Main Street Media.
Now, to be fair, it needs to be about food. That's something, Scott, you and I can talk
I am
fairly intelligently on.
I am a professional eater of food. As I do that
Bones.
very well.
That's why your nickname's Bones,
man.
Bones.
I'm far from being Bones. I got a lot of padding.
You pick everything off and only leave the bones.
The only bones I feel right now is in my tailbone as I've been on this hard surface.
We're going to see if we get Lazy Boy to sponsor us. And
we need to.
Ooh, I like that.
I like that.
My stepdad works at Furniture World.
We need all the help we can get.
Yeah.
All the help we can get on getting a Lazy Boy. That'd be great. Zach Daly set to kick the football off here. Should be the last play. Well, maybe they may run one. As it's going to be a high kick, going to be fielded at the 31-yard line.
You think they take a knee here?
Absolutely not. Well, they probably will now.
Probably throw deep.
Probably will now. As
terrible.
I'd be shocked if anything. But, I mean, it is what it is.
That's right.
It is what it is.
Just play the game.
It'll happen. They are going to bring their starters in to run this one last play.
Well, we've all been around this a long time. I've seen worse.
I have too. But, I mean, again, like I said,
I hear you. Yeah.
It's all about kids, and then you line up and do that kind of stuff.
I'm not defending it. I'm just saying.
That kind of stuff just goes all over me. And so it's going to be – this should be the last play of the game. I would expect it to be a but they are in victory formation.
Could be a fumble rooski.
That would not be good.
Hey, now listen. Hey, we'll be back Thursday night.
Garrard
Middle School versus Estill County.
All right.
So kind of be
this week.
That's this upcoming Thursday.
Let's do it.
So kind of be again. If you're not liking our page, following our page, signing up for notifications, make sure you do that. And we'll be back Thursday night for the middle school football broadcast, and then back Friday night with your goal lines against East Jessamine.
That sounds great for Jeff Jacobs and Caleb Gresham. And my man, Will Burton. This is Scott Boland saying God bless and go Garrard County. We will see you Thursday night.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
With personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.